Beep. 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 Bro said muted. I'm not allowed to be muted for 5 seconds. Kill Enderborn. Better get in quick before there's a queue already. I could have gotten it. Could have gotten what? Is Floral Axe for real good? Yeah, just you wait, bro. Just you wait. Actually, I'll show. I have a whole ramble on this weapon. And like I thought about it, I'm like, it's literally, it's insane. Anyways, if you want, just go off like pure DPS because people love numbers. Like we'll just get the real numbers because this is what people care about. This is not what matters though. This number doesn't even matter very much. There's a lot more that matters, a lot more than that. That is basically like baby info, like ooh, big number. No, it has a lot more special things about it that I realized, and I wrote down. I have like 6 things on this weapon. You say you sack Floral Axe, 1 hit of crushers. Of course you can. Is it? No, surely this doesn't work in the overworld. Surely, right? Oh, you right now? No, because it's like a 2-minute ramble that is going to be in the tier list. Where's the other axe? Hold on. That's what's really important. The other axe. Does it I think it despawns sooner. Yeah, it despawns sooner if you unequip. Look, I have a double ring. It's so stupid, bro. It's genuinely like, I think it despawns quicker if you unequip it though. Or maybe if you just shoot 1, it despawns quickly. No, I guess it's still there. I wonder what the proper pattern is. Though the Floral's higher DPS, it just looks cool, but it's like not actually good. The Crusher's Axe is good though. That's definitely like something that is worth doing. That's really funny. That's really funny. Yeah, let me just throw at that. Yeah. What's the range on this? 9? Yeah, you can just throw it, huh? His Crusher's Burn. Yes, you don't need to tell me Crusher Burn is the reason the axe is good. I know. This is literally 500 DPS. This weapon is 500 DPS. It is not worth camping at all. The hell? Yeah.
Yo, can I get something, bro? Please.
Yes.
Please, bro. Please. Please.
That's begging me for items, bro. Oh, I got you. There you go. I dropped him a tier 0 robe and he picked it up. Something I got from the beach 2 seconds ago. Yeah, I'm gonna run around and be silly, and then it's tier list time. It's genuinely tier list time. Floral, or I think this one's better. This one is just better, literally. The Blossom Axe is just like a worse version, genuinely. For changing the thumbnail. Yeah, I did it just for you. I think it's a banger. Don't you like it? I put cat images all over it. I think it's like, I think it's pretty good. My sound good and everything. Maybe I'll turn it down a little. It seems kind of loud. What a banger, honestly. The whole map visible. Yeah, like that's the problem, right? You got to make the whole map visible or it's not worth it. Wow. I keep misclicking that. Like, yeah, I'm trying to, what am I trying to do when I do? I don't even know. Honestly, I'm pressing that instead of R. All my garbage legendaries, man. Try to do it again anyways. Well, if you're too, someone else have probably already done it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, I keep Lucky Pirate Island. That Blossom Axe. Yes, it's a Blossom Axe. Not, or it's a floral one. Floral. Floral's the good one. Blossom is, I think Blossom's just like a worse version. I know they're like the same weapon. I can't see a world where Blossom is better. It's the same thing, but with a worse passive. My Blossom X for a Putrid Dagger, Mushroom Bomb, and Frankenstein. Did I get scammed? Yes. But also, like, Floral, Blossom X kind of mid. Floral X is the good one. Why is this monkey chasing? It's good dude's got a baller in 2025. This weapon's like 1700 to 2000 DPS without the flag, but that's not why it's good. But I'll explain. I have my whole ramble. I can't just repeat the ramble. It's gonna be genuinely 2 minutes, maybe even longer. It's gonna be the first 3 minutes of the video, me just talking about this weapon. Like, the stocks are genuinely to the moon. Yo, could we like? Why are these little rats like squeaking around, bro? Like, can we lock in? I'm not risking my character slot for you randoms, bro. What weapon? Oh, you're about to find out, bro. You're about to learn, okay? Or stick around, bro. I'm about to tier list the shit out of this. This is gonna be a generational run of a tier list. But this is so annoying. I'm taking damage, and like, I don't want to take damage. Like, I'm the one running the run. One little thing I'll say for the people here. One of the strengths of this weapon and the Floral Axe is if you teleport. You know when you teleport, you can't attack and you feel defenseless? This is me after teleporting. It stays. You lied, daggers are... I didn't lie. Daggers are still buns. Daggers are still the worst weapon class. It was swords. It was axes, swords, dagger. Now it's daggers the worst. Daggers are a straight ass, bro. I know you're like the magical leaf dagger though, but like that, no. I'm a hater of the magical leaf dagger. It's still good, but it'll get you killed. Like, if you're gonna throw the crusher's axe. Maybe I'm just like, there we go. There we go. This weapon doesn't work on this enemy, I just realized, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it doesn't work. Is it turning again, bro? What? Bro, these randoms are not it. I use John Doe Dagger. Yeah, that's, you're biased and you're wrong. John Doe Dagger is so like mediocre compared to every other weapon that they just buffed. It's not even funny. Bro, I'm trying to heal. Like, this is so annoying. I lost so much health in the second phase because of these randoms. Like, all my potions are... This is the problem with doing like these dungeon runs with like randoms. It's that they just like do nothing. I wish you could change the way that's rotated, Loki. I'm dying, bro. I am dying because the fight's taking 20 minutes. I'm gonna lose it. They don't even do... Okay, you know what? No. You know what? These guys can suffer. I'm over it. I'm not hanging out. I'm not tolerating this. The other guy was outside the room on the second phase. I like the thumbnail. Yeah, I know. It's a banger, right? Nobody dies with a dagger. Are you lying or are you just rage baiting? This is rage bait. Have you seen global deaths? The best players I know in this game are dying with that dagger, with using daggers. They're dying. I'm watching them die. The best players. Because it kills you. You die. You die using it. It's like, oh, wow. I just took 400 damage, bro. Jesus Christ. Gotta do everything around here with my damn 5 range axe. I swear to God, it's gonna be like 70% damage. Like, I'm never doing floral depths before people get here ever again. This is awful. This is so bad. 60%. I'm out the window. It's gone. Only tier daggers are putrid. Every dagger is dog shit except the leaf dagger. Because the leaf dagger, you can just take to like low level dungeons and one shot them. But if you take a leaf dagger build into baller or slicer, you better not make a mistake. For the many hours that you're going to play this game, if you make a mistake, you die. Goodbye. That is a real glass cannon. What I am and what like most people are when they call themselves glass cannons, it's just the opposite of a tank. It's just not being a tank. That's a real glass cannon. You are made of glass, and that is like actually dangerous. Because I've watched so many people, they suck with daggers. They're the best players. They're literally like, they are the people with hundreds of hours who were testers. They are getting like swamped by using daggers. You just die. You make one error that wouldn't even kill most builds, and you just get one shot. It's just not it. Why are the cats fighting? Should I have made like some dogs? Once gives you, yeah. The reason the Blossom Axe is kind of buns is because it's just this, but with higher range, higher damage, less shots, and its passive is bad. The passive is really what brings it down. It needs a passive that's like, I don't know, something good. You can kill Slicer in first phase. Yeah, not in a team though. If you're soloing, sure. DPS skips a lot of phases, but you know, they never played Dagger before. They are the players who are good at the game, and they are dying with daggers. I watched several level 60s die yesterday, and they all use the dagger. It's good, sure. You get like 20% of the damage, and you're insane. You're very valuable, but the risk is not worth it, especially when there's options like this. Like, especially when you could just be a cool little ring thing. Ow. Especially when you can do 30% damage with your little ring. All my pixel questers jammed to Arctic. That's Ice Force, bro. Not even true. Daggers are not that bad. Yes, they are. Daggers are the worst weapon class. They are the least value for what you have to give up. You give up so much range and so much durability to do less damage than a sword. And if you do more damage than a sword, it's the magical leaf dagger, which requires you use a Pixelween hat. And Pixelween hat's unobtainable, so it's bad. Like, we can't we can't be telling everyone like, oh, it's such a great weapon, just use the unobtainable hat. It's like, okay, well, with dagger, okay, what's your DPS? 30 defense, and you're not using like the build. You're not using the build that does 2000 DPS. What's your DPS? And don't lie to me. Tier 3 hat exists, but it's not good with a tier 3 hat. Like, hold on, let me show you what the Pixelween hat does. Maybe you forget. I'm sure many people forget. It's cracked. So it's not just about the fact that it's 15 wisdom. It's that it gives you 40. You get 40 wisdom using this item. At least 1k. That's complete ass. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's completely garbage. These days, you can break 2k so easily. Like, it's just how I'm at 2k DPS. Most swords are at 2k DPS. The magic leaf daggers are at 2k DPS. All of them are at 2k. It's just 1k is nothing anymore. I apologize. Do the tier list now. No. Anyways, this gives 40 wisdom. That's why it's good. Okay. The problem is you can't get this item. Like, I got it. You know, it says looted by JR. Who is this? Guy probably quit the game. I'm at 200 DPS. You're my goat. You trade a worm rope for that. Yo, shh. Don't tell anybody, bro. I love that shorts, they get shown to people no matter when they were posted. Like, they're like eternal. And like, people will see shorts from like 2 weeks ago with trades, and they'll just like lose their minds. Like, one guy was like, bro, how did you get a Pixelween hat for a worm robe? This was when like the Halloween event was going on. That's why. So it's really funny. Really, really funny. I keep forgetting to use my Crusher's Axe. It's a good switch. Come to dummy, I can show you. Show me what? you hitting 1500, or is it, you mean you have like the magic leaf dagger? I'm curious about that. I don't know it's DPS with like a max setup. I know it's like 2500 or something. Are you really a cat? True. Bro, you're not even at the dummy. Yawn. Let me just do the full ring of DPS because it's really funny. I trade. Oh wait, acclaimed armor for Ahi staff, and that's a really good trade. Acclaimed armor. That's. Yeah, that was low. Someone else hit it. They need to add abilities. It was this. You're like this. This is the. Bro, you use the fucking spell. You're cheating. Okay, I'm minusing 800 from whatever it is. Wait, that's not even good. Did you use the spell? Yeah, take the spell off. Do it again. That's not good. I think you got unlucky. 2200 is not very good. That sounds wrong. It should be higher than that. I guess it's the dagger, so it's pretty good. That doesn't. That's kind of bad. Hold on. Look, let me show you. Like 2100 at the cost of all your durability. That feels wrong. Are we sure you only have 2000? I mean, you're running like you're how are you, bro? You're pre-nerf. No, cut it. Cut the cameras, bro. This guy's pre-nerf. He has 600 HP. You haven't died since the beginning. This is cheating. No, you have more DPS than me because you're pre-nerf. You're lying. Buns. This guy's literally a liar, bro. Genuinely. Why are we lying? Just tell me you're pre-nerf. You are pre-nerf. But yeah, wisdom builds mean you can spam spells, so that's of course an argument. But still, you're a pre-nerf build, bro. I need someone who's not pre-nerf doing it. Am I late? You're always late. I've not done the tier list yet. I wait a bit for multiple reasons. What is okay? So about like a week into the game existing, they took away our other stats, and they said we'll give it back in the progression. Like they took it away from leveling up. They took it away from I think the default, like what you spawn in with. They took away your stats. So yoink. And then they're like, okay, we'll give it back when with the Valor shop. 2 weeks go by, the Valor shop is out, and they go, we don't actually know what kind of progression we want to add. So they haven't given our stats back. We're like, so if you died after like you made your last character from back then, you have over 100 less HP, 120 less health, 5 less dex. You have the same speed, the same defense. You have like 8 less vitality or 9 less vitality. I don't think I didn't check attack. I think you have 4 less wisdom. So that guy was pre-nerf. That's why he had 600 HP. Like I have plus 250. He had 630 with no plus because his base HP is like 100 higher than mine. So his DPS is a complete lie. He has more wisdom, and that weapon scales with wisdom. He has more dex. He's lying. It's a pre-nerf build, and it's still not that much better. So like if I was pre-nerf, for example, you know, add 4 wisdom, add 100 HP. That scales my weapon more. Add some dex, maybe attack. I'm not sure if attack got reduced. I know dex by 5 for sure. I didn't look at attack. I didn't bother. Probably reduced by like 2 or something. Speed was the same. Defense was the same. But like that's what I mean. Like, bro, you're pre-nerf. You're literally capping. Like you can't come here and like let me show you my weapon, bro. You're stronger than us. Like, of course your weapon is doing 2k DPS, bro. You're a hacker. The best build. I just wear a slicer's armor, bro, for real. Use Ahi's amulet. Yeah, make sure you use that. That's part of the set, I guess. He said set. I think it's just Ahi slicer's armor, and then just like you're just chilling. That's basically it. Slicer's armor. Wish you could make it spin the other way. That's the only issue. Like, it depends on which way it's spinning. Like, look, I'm losing a bunch of hits. Ow. Oh, I had the wrong thing on. Bro. Okay. I was in front of the wave. Why are you using Crusher's Hammer? I'm using it as a switch because there's no cooldown, and the benefit of this weapon is the burn. You just like chuck out the burn and one-shot everything, and then just continue doing whatever you're doing. Of course, it's a little busted, but we're gonna focus on it. I got a video for you. Boy, do I got a video for you. If you look at my recent videos, the video on stats, you will get all the information you need on everything there. I did all 3 of my rambles in that video. What are my stats? Bad, bro. I'm post nerf. No. Your stat choices kind of buns. What? They're literally the most efficient. How? You didn't even watch the video. Rage bait. My stat choices are accidentally the best for Bloom Weaver and like a lot of builds because they're just it's just the most efficient. Your dodgeball for Bloom Weaver, 2 Crusher Hammer, 1 Dagger. How the hell did you trade up dodgeball for like all that? I mean, the Crusher's Hammer is like whatever, but I'm not doing Floral Depths until we have a real gang, bro. Like what the hell? That shit took forever. Like, and I was in the wave of like 600 damage just standing there. I'm gonna recommend to max my defense and health so I can just tank stuff. By who? Yeah, don't follow that at all. That is the worst advice ever. Ignore that I have 700 health right now. That is the worst advice ever. Hey man, you know what would be funny if you do 200 DPS, but at least you tank 1 more hit than me. No, please. Please, I beg. Follow that. Do not follow that advice. You will realize your mistake. If you are scared of dying because you don't want to lose your items, make a glass cannon and then just use garbage. And then you never risk your good items. You're welcome. Anyways. Hardest is like it's too general. It's kind of difficult to say. Some bosses, they're more difficult to hitless. Some bosses, they're more dangerous. It's hard to say. It really is. Floral Depths is definitely up there. I mean, of course it is. It's like one of the 6 highest tier bosses right now. I'm looking at the Floral Exile's mine. I want it back. That's too damn bad. Why now? Just don't worry. Your name will always be on it. It's mine now. It's S tier. It's the first S tier axe in the game. Awi. Bog baddie? Yeah, it's bog baddie, bro. I always do bog baddie when I see a bog. 10 bog baddies in the bog. Call me bog. My back, my leg. Oh yeah, I got a coral spear for real. There's a bog. What? No, not yet. Not until I get to that. What? But well, that was the response I received when saying I've never played any fight. If you learn to rely on durability, you will be bad at the game. You will be fundamentally bad. These games are not designed for you to like take a bunch of hits. You're meant to dodge about 95% of projectiles. That's how it's going to be balanced, and it's getting more and more like that. You just gotta commit. You get yeah, you can have like 20 bananas, bro, but why would you do that? Just watch the video and you will be fine. Believe me. You'll be chilling. You'll be like, oh, great. I'll do the tier list in a minute. I'm feeling it. I'm just letting my brain. The tier 6 sword. Oh, the answer is don't use anything else. But it's from the new biome. You just keep running up until you're done running up. Oh, this guy's on Axe 2. This guy's the same setup. 45 health. I might not need the Reaper anymore. This is 9 range. This does enough. Yeah, all right. Here's the bog mine. You activate the burn, and then you just continue doing as normal, and the burn kills her. I have so many of these legendary. Bro, they gotta add a way to like eat them or something. That over here. You can insta-switch. Yeah, weapons and spells and armor, all the things from the same class, you can just like spam switch. Someone didn't watch the video of how, you know, you should not camp anything. We need enchantments. Yeah, you need to be able to like delete things. That's what I'm like hoping for. Will you grind for the bog skin? I don't care about the bog skin, bro. Why do you care about the bog skin? I'm gonna get a CC skin. How about that? I'll get a good skin. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. The mush bomb or budding tome's complete ass. Complete buns. That shit's going in the bin, bro. Budding tome's only use now is like gauntlet. But even then I wouldn't recommend it. It's going to look like dog shit. No. You're just hoping it does. What's going on up here? I keep forgetting to use the Piercer's flag, like genuinely. Ow. My bomb just not work? Oh, it's on cooldown. Of gay and legendary? Yeah. It'll be better when they add a legendary sync. Oh, I'm gonna let you guys run it, but I did it last time. Nerp glazing axes and using heavy armor. Well, it's not really heavy armor. I mean, it's more for the health. It's the highest health armor. I guess I use a floral mantle, but it's gonna be worse than if the devs make pressing R unusable in combat. Stop praying on my downfall. On Twitch, then I'm not gonna get it. Which is lame, bro. Twitch is boo, you know. I'm quitting. They're not gonna take off R, bro. It's you can use R in Realm of the Mad God. Like, we're fine. How to get that skin? You gamble. The best weapon. A piercer's bow, technically. I mean, it's the only thing that scales with dex. How to get that weapon from this boss. Yeah, we love when projectile speed gives you range. It may look like I'm losing DPS, but really I'm getting burn value. Oh wow, we actually phased it. Does burning stack? No. That the Crusher's Axe is 500 DPS. It's complete ass on its own. The good thing about it is if you hit something, it's going to take 2,000 damage no matter what. The problem is you have to wait 5 seconds. It's annoying that the ring spins the wrong way. The problem I'm having. I died, bro. Where are all the pros in your I'm saying, bro, like I'm trying to be silly with a fucking stupid axe. That's but like I gotta deal with this shit. With this weapon is so bad, this boss, because it doesn't work on the boss. Like, it doesn't hit it. Like, it literally just does not work. I'll do the tier list in like one more dungeon. I'm ready. Watch them make one that scales off max mana. Ugh. It better not, bro. That's such a lame thing to like scale. I like the wisdom better. That'd be the same as vitality. Those are the two worst like attributes. Max mana and vitality, bro. Like, no buns. I'm trying to do a butterfly for real. 2Q. That should be a staff. It's so lame, bro. Like max mana. Like, can we not? They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it for every weapon. See, look, if you hit them once, they just burn to death. The heroes, okay. Oh wow, yeah, I'm not even getting kill credit. That's crazy. Maybe I will. I didn't. If my projectiles made it around the loop. That's not even a quest, bro. What the hell? Maybe I should have kept the Reaper. It keeps like not scaling, and then it's like, oh. Fine, I'll just get my burn damage in, like whatever. That'll get me kill credit, surely. That's where burn doesn't even count. I'm helping. I did 9%. That's crazy. An XP scale? That would be absurdly bad. Get my damage in for real. Can't really see. That's the only downside of this weapon. You can't see shit. Let me get my ring in there. There we go. Look at that. Just absorb the ring. There's rarely an announcement though. Which event keys are active? What? Oh. Haunted house. Yeah. You don't worry about a haunted house. No one cares. No, nobody needs those items anymore. I guess the haunt robe is cool, but the meta's move. The Pix Queen has the only thing that's still like really necessary, and it's unobtainable. So, can you absorb all my damage? Thanks. Yeah, cool. Piercer's flag. I'm so happy I trade Crush Armor for Snow King Blade and Crusher Hammer. My friend says an out trade, but I needed that. Needed that hammer is crazy. All right, I'll do the tier list. I need to turn my volume off. I'll stay in the game, okay? Don't worry. If you're queuing, I'll stay in the game. Let me do this. Where's my thing? You have fun looking in the background. A lot of history in this background. Okay. It is here. Gotta make sure I don't like close it by accident. Hold on. I have a lot of like window captures. One of them is called tier list. There it is. That cat has some ugly ears. It doesn't have ugly ears, bro. Though he has the ear of tufts that give him little horns. How is that ugly? He's cute. Anyways, the stats. Gotta make sure like everything's here. We're starting with a dagger. I know people. Oh god. Oh my god. The dirk. Oh my god. These are old items. Okay, there. I'll read the chat periodically. I have notes for all these items. There's a lot of things to say. Oh god. I lost my notes. All right. We are ready. We are so locked. I'll read the chat periodically. Let me see. S tier. With good build S. Stop ranking. I'm the ranker. S tier. No. Another patch tomorrow. They're not. No, there's gonna be a patch on Saturday. What weapon is this? All right. Okay, I will. Hold on. I gotta give like the debrief. Another banger. Another tier list, right? These rankings, I'm gonna explain, are based off of not DPS. They're not meta. They're kind of meta tier lists. Not a trade tier list. Do not use this. Do not use this for trade tier lists. Like a lot of these items are really rare but really bad. Okay, what this is obtainability relative to the value you get out of it. Coral Staff, for example, again, the example I always give, is really easy to get, really useful for like the early game. It's a really good weapon. You know, Ahi Reaper, really hard to get. The only 12 range weapon in the game, bro. It's busted. Moving on. The way I'll do this is new legendaries. I'll rank them. I'll talk about them. I'm going to say where they come from now because people are like, where do these drop from? I realize people don't know. And then I do the previous legendaries modifications if they need to be moved around. There's a lot of things that need to be moved. They decide to do like 40 buffs and 40 nerfs. It's terrible. And then I'll do other modifications because, of course, metas change. You know, an item from 3 weeks ago will suddenly become useful, and an item that we've been using for 2 weeks is suddenly complete ass. Anyways, the first item, Magical Leaf Dagger. This drops from the pink little fairies that have no face in the Blossom biome. This is currently basically the highest DPS for 6 range. It's the best dagger in the game. It is 2000 DPS. It rivals a lot of things. The only issue I have with this item is that, all right, the stats are shown, good. The only issue I have with this item is that it requires you to be an actual glass cannon. You know, everyone always talks, like all the tanks are like, man, you guys die in 1 hit. This build actually dies in 1 hit, okay? Like you have straight up 400 to 500 health. 500 hopefully, ideally. And then you're wearing no defense, right? You have maybe 8 to 13 defense in your build. And I've seen a lot of people with this weapon die. So, of course, if you're doing something that isn't dangerous, like any dungeon below Floral biome, like if you're just trying to rip through, say you're doing achievement sign like Arctic Palace, bro, you can. The DPS allows you to skip, you know, slicer phase. It allows you free true hit list, by the way. It allows you to skip the Arctic deer phases. It allows you to skip, you know, you can probably do an ice forest, but you could probably kill the ice forest one solo before anything bad happens, right? And it scales with wisdom, of course, a great stat. It doesn't scale with vitality. I'm a baller hater. The baller's not moving, by the way. So, of course, let me just move it. To me, this isn't like a top tier weapon. It's, of course, S tier. It's in the S. But I wouldn't put it high S just because of the risk associated. Like, even the best players, bro, I'm watching them die using this weapon. It's good, but it's not viable for every person. You need to be pretty good at bullet hells to like make this work at all the high level bosses. Everything below Heroes of Spire, everything below Floral, you know, you can run this. Go delete everything. I watch people get like, you know, one-shotting basically. They kill the Woodland biome boss in 4 seconds. They kill, you know, the Wooded Thicket boss in 1 second. It's good. But I would not use this if I had it because I'm scared. I'm terrified. And on top of that, it requires you use a Pixelween hat to get the most bang for your buck. It's unobtainable. It gets you 40 wisdom with its passive, wearing a robe and everything. The next best option only gives you 18 wisdom. So you need this hat, right? If you don't have this hat, don't use this weapon. It's like mid-S, okay? It is the really high DPS, best dagger in the game. It scales off a good stat. Anyways, again, if I had this weapon, I wouldn't use it because I'm scared. I'm scared to use it. I don't think it's viable for everybody. Anyways, next weapon, Blossom Axe. I'm going to do this one quickly because the Floral Axe I want to talk about more. This axe is really good, right? This axe is very good. Oh my god, I lost my tier list thing. This axe is very good, kind of. It shoots in a circle around you, which I'll get into why that's really good with an analogy from another game. But it's cool. It has good range. It does decent damage. The problem is its passive is a complete buns. Like, this is a useless passive. I don't know when you'd ever benefit from this properly. And, like, its DPS kind of bad. Like, its base DPS like 300 or something, as you can see, like 1 shot per second, 300. Then you add on top of that, you know, whatever your dex is, whatever your attack. It's not incredible. The best thing you can do is you stack a bunch of axes around you and then like dump them on a boss. But I'll talk about that with the next axe. This is an A tier because there's an axe that's so similar that's just better, and it's harder to get, but it's just better. So like I'm putting it up here, but you know, moving to the next axe is what's really important. This axe is busted, bro. This axe is so good. Hold on. I'm putting it up here. Obviously, I'm going to do modifications. Here's why his axe is good, right? It shoots 3 shots. It does a bunch of damage. It scales with health, which you may be like, oh, but you hate tanks. Scaling with health is really busted because you can have a lot of health. Like you could have a ton of health. This weapon's base max hit is like 105, but it allows you, it's not like a defense scale. Like you don't have to lose things. Getting a bunch of health doesn't really cost anything. So the reason this weapon's busted, I'm going to show, is because of a phenomenon known in other games as storing DPS, right? I'm going to show this. I'm bringing this over, okay? Gonna make sure this is on screen. I'm bringing this over. So this is what it looks like. It shoots a little ring around you. It shoots 3 projectiles. By nature, this weapon, it stores its damage, right? I don't even know how to start this, right? It's just like on its own, just like pretending it's a bow, right? You know, triple projectiles. It's like a slow bow. Because of that, it does like 1500 to 2000 DPS depending on your build, depending on your gear. Like I have like the best things you can have. What really makes it good is that its passive is good. Like the Blossom Axe is a bad passive. But in another game, there is a thing where when you heal, your weapon stops attacking. And because this weapon is one of the only weapons that sort of keeps your damage when you're not attacking, it ends up having much more DPS than you might think. Like in that other game, imagine if when you used a health potion, your weapon stopped attacking for a second. Wouldn't it make sense that, oh, I'm only going to heal when I'm not near the boss to attack, and maybe I'm running away, maybe, you know, something happened, I have to dodge an attack, he runs away from me. This weapon is essentially perpetually doing that because it's saving your damage. Or I stopped attacking. It saves your damage. And because of that, you can sort of back up and then go back in and do like 5000 DPS. You dump a bunch of damage. It's storing your DPS. It's incredible. And that ability is only available with like these 2 axes currently, which makes it really good. The downsides of this weapon, I'd say, are the fact that you can't see shit. Like, I think they need to add something to make your own projectiles invisible or something. Maybe simple, so they're like little circles. I can't see, bro. You can't see. You have this ring around you. It's awful. It's the worst thing ever, right? And you can also, I'll talk about the crush stacks when I modify it. You can also just like stack them. But another thing this axe does, because it sort of saves your DPS, like when you teleport to someone, you know how you have that like cooldown where you can't attack and you feel defenseless? Your ring stays. Like it doesn't despawn the ring. So it allows you to just keep up damage even if you're not able to attack. So it's pretty busted, and the best thing about it is you get health, so you're pretty durable, right? A weapon that scales with health makes it so you can kind of get away with being 1000 HP one day. And so that's my thought. This weapon's S tier. Do I have anything else? That's it. That's it on this weapon. I love it. Let me get rid of this. I love this weapon. Like it's my king. It's my baby right now. And oh my god. And I think everyone should use it low key. It's kind of insane. Because you can store DPS, you can just like completely DPS cheese things. It's crazy. This armor I'm putting in A solely because if you were doing a wisdom build before you were forced to use a robe, like if maybe you need wisdom, say you're using a rattling bow or a mushroom bow, you were forced to use a robe. Now you can have like kind of crazy defense and the man and the wisdom. It's basically a heavy armor plus a green buzz ring. It's like a low A. It's pretty solid. It drops from the butterfly boss, which is annoying to farm. So, you know, whatever. The rose gauntlet, I'm mad at this weapon. Completely mad at this weapon. Or this item, I mean. It's worse than a ring of horrors on every weapon except a piercer's bow, which I will do next. And I just don't understand why they didn't make it 13 dex. It could have been better than a tier 3 gauntlet. You know, it could have been the 13 dex gauntlet. If you have this, you use it instead of a tier 3 gauntlet. It just seems kind of weird that they kind of backtracked. Like, why are you so scared of giving it 3 more dex? The Ring of Horrors is an item that was released 3 weeks ago. This is better. It's better than it, but it's fine. You know, because it's good with a piercer's bow, it's like a decent A. It's a really good item, right? It's kind of like a Ring of Horrors that you can get, and it's not too hard to get. Again, it's from the thing. it's a great DPS choice, right? Like, that's better than the axe. I'd rather have this than the axe. Okay. The piercer's bow. This weapon, when it got released, it was really buns, and then they kept buffing it. The issue I have with this weapon, even though it scales with dex, is the scaling's really low, and you only really get like 1,000 DPS out of this, right? Even with the piercer's flag, which gives you dex as well, you only break like 1,300 sometimes, and it has 7 range. I don't know why they love to just not give you, you know, the range. They love to take away range. Bow should have 8 range. If this had 8 range, it'd be like a high S. I'm putting the very, very, very low. It's definitely a much better weapon than a lot of other choices, but it's like why? Why are we so scared of giving the bow 8 range? Is my tier list still the thing? It is. Let me look at the chat. I'll read the chat for a second. We'll see what people are yapping about. 1,600. Bro's a piercer. I like the piercer bow. Sleeping on piercers. I'm not sleeping on piercers. It needs to go like up here though, actually. Sleeping on Blossom Axe. The Floral Axe is better. Piercer's bow to the moon. No. Give his axe back, scammer. Also, he did. Imagine I'm. No. It's my axe. Floral Axe is better. It definitely is better. That's my baby. What? Theo got the number in practice. All about the Crusher axe. The fact that DPS is so high with 3%. Yeah, it's kind of busted. Bro, you literally traded to me. Just because I'm the streamer doesn't mean you get to be like, oh, I want to do my trade again. No, you got my baller and you traded my baller away. We couldn't even return the trade because you traded my baller away. Blossom Axe is not the same thing. It's not even close. It is not the same thing. It's less damage and its passive is garbage. This guy not even watched the tier list. Anyways, I'm going back to YouTuber mode. Baller, hardly know her. In Cortev cut, bro. You don't even have my baller. I thought dodgeball was good. Yeah, well, that's, you know, you should have watched my tier list. I called it average a while ago. Can reach 1,600 DPS. It's still like 7 range. And I don't believe you. You're lying to me. You were lying at 600 DPS. I had a Piercer's flag buff. I had full dex, and I was at like 1,300. Like, you were lying about 1,600. You're lying. Even the Master guy who had the magic leaf dagger, like, let me show you how good it is. He even was honest enough to be like, okay, you know, he's even calling the Piercer bow mid. Then swap to toxic fluid. Bro, it's not 1,600 DPS. It's wrong. He's wrong. It's not 1,600. You're lying. You were lying. You're not allowed to lie. We have to be right. Anyways, I'm moving on. I'll continue. It's not 1,600 DPS. You were capping out the wazoo. You were not allowed to cap. I'm a man of numbers. If you show me the numbers, I'll believe you. But I don't believe you because I did it myself. Moving on. Crusher's armor. Oh god, do I have to like? I can't even see my thing. It's fine. Is this still in the? Okay. The Crusher's armor. It has 100 health, right? Its only purpose is the Blossom Axe. It's one of those things. It's kind of like how the John Doe pants are really, really garbage, but their only purpose was the baller. Its only purpose is the Crushers or the Blossom and the Floral Axe. The only purpose is just like scaling up your health. But you know, I wear this over a True Ice armor because it has less minus speed. It's minus 6 defense. It's just kind of in that class of like tank armor, but its purpose is, you know, using the Floral Axe. I'm gonna put an average because on its own it's completely mediocre, but you know, I can't. You gotta get from Crusher. Crusher is kind of mid anyway. Like, I don't know. It's like a high average. I would not wear this on its own. Like, I would not be like, yeah, this is all I got. This is my best armor. I'm putting this on. No, don't wear this unless you are using a weapon that scales with health. There may be more in the future. Just use Dex armor. Use like a tier 6 Dex armor. It's the only purpose of this armor is scaling health, okay? Slicer's bomb. This bomb is really good, but also really bad. And if you look at very closely, that's passive. Burning for 25 seconds. What does that mean? That means if you throw this and then switch to another bomb, you just get like a passive 800 damage, which is, you know, exceptional. Is it worth the effort? I'm not so sure if it's worth the effort, but it's not completely useless. If you want to like switch bombs and use it, it's good. But I don't think it's just not worth the effort. It's kind of a headache. If it was like 3k DPS or something, like I'd be willing, but it's kind of similar to like Poppy a Venom spell in terms of mana efficiency for damage. And it takes 20 seconds, so you can't really use it on a lot of things. You have to use it on things that are going to be alive. But, you know, it's usable. It's definitely not as bad as some items in this game. It is usable. The necklace, this item suffers a horrible fate. It's a tooth necklace with vitality instead of 80 HP. Like it's 80 HP versus 50 HP and 10 vitality. I'd rather have the health. I think everyone would. This only purpose is scaling with vitality weapons. So, you know, I'll just put it near a tooth necklace. It really is just a tooth necklace, bro. It's whatever. It's much harder to get than a tooth necklace, though. It's a tooth necklace that, in order to get it, instead of killing a little baby worm, you have to like grind your gears, you know, shred your teeth into pieces, fighting baller, grinding them as you have to clench so hard to not get one shot. So if you're, don't go out of your way to get this item. Get a tooth necklace if you want a necklace that does this. Okay, they're the same thing. All right, that is the new legendaries. Oh wait, let me not forget this. This is a bow that got leaked, the Blossom bow. Useless garbage. First of all, you can't get it, and second of all, I don't know how they're gonna make this bow good. Like if they do release it, like it's too late, too little, too late, bro. Get this out of here. Well, let me fix my tier list thing. Oh wait, my stats are messed up for the budding totem. I can fix that. All right, let me read the chat for a moment. Yay, 10Q. Oh, I gotta remember I don't like idle log. Bloomweir still has to be S tier. I'm moving things. I'm doing modifications now, okay? Next step is the modifications. I'm going to move a bunch of things around. I have a lot. I think I have like 15. We'll do that, okay? Don't worry. For respect on my icebreaker, I will. Like, why would you wait 30 seconds to just do 30? It's not useless. The slicer bomb is not useless. It's not that you're waiting 30 seconds. It's that it's like in the background. It's not like you throw it and then you have to sit there like, I can't attack the boss. It does it, okay? Icebreaker is a bro. Why does why is that banana an A tier? Because it's funny. Icebreaker is not bad. I'm moving things, okay? Don't worry. I have to change the tier list. Move Macho Dagger to top S. It's not top S at all. It is high DPS, really good DPS, really good passive. Your wisdom build is great, but it requires you to be a glass cannon. That's why it's not like up there. Like, I want this tier list to be something you can be like shove in someone's face and be like, use these items and they won't like die. Like there's no caveats about it. Mushroom bomb. I'm moving things, okay? I'm moving things. The only things that are set in stone on this tier list are the ones I just put up. Anyways, back to it. Let me go back to moving things. The budding totem. Where is she? They decide to nerf totems as a whole. This item's only use is the gauntlet in like a big group as the wisdom guy, you know, sending out healing. These are the old stats, by the way. These are the new stats. Got you, you know. You thought you were like, oh, that doesn't look that bad. Now does it look bad? Yeah, I'm putting this in rarely used. I don't recommend this to anybody. Do not camp a budding totem. Put this in the vault. Trade this away. It's just buns, but I don't know why they did this to totems. They really don't like us to use totems. I don't get it. The Bloom Weaver. Here's one thing about Bloom Weaver. Let me just like, they said they buffed this, but this is an image from a week ago, and this is an image now. The plus 80 means that it's like, it's still 275 max hit. This is still 275 max hit. They didn't like, I'm not really sure if they just like messed up or something, but either way, with my build running like 30 defense with a Ring of Horrors, this clocks in at like 1400 DPS. It's pretty good. You know, this is moving up. Swords are getting like better because they've kind of made boss in a way that half the phases you can sword, and you want a sword because projectiles are annoying to use when you're like point blank. It's just, so this is going up. You know, this is now a valid weapon because I'm biased and my build makes it the best. I'm putting it at the top of A tier for now. And you know, just while I'm here, just, you know, go away, mushroom bow. Like, the mushroom bow is good, but you know, I'll move the rallying bow later too. I'll move the rallying bow now. The rallying bow is just honestly just like down here. You can't get any more really, and it's just like there's much better options these days. I have the Floral axe here again for some reason. Piercer's flag. Okay. They made, where is he? Where is he? This flag right here. They completely went back. As you can see, this is just a blossom flag. They went crazy. They made this the best flag in the game while simultaneously nerfing all the other flags. This is immediately an S tier. Amazing item. Like, put this up here, bro. Like, it's a great flag. I mean, it gives 20 dex. It's 40% DPS projectile. It's insane. Nobody's gonna argue this. It's cracked, and its use of the 70 health means you can use it with a floral axe, which I'm like a enjoyer of now. So, you know, S tier. No one's gonna have a problem with that. John Doe's Dagger. I'm modifying this. Let me see what I wrote down about this item because I don't even really remember. They buffed it a lot. Yeah, it's no longer rarely used. Like, you can use this. I still have an issue with basing a build around speed, simply because being like 150 speed, it's hard to control. It's the same principle as in FPS games, lower sensitivity is better. It's just harder to be more accurate. Of course, you can hold shift to, you know, be a slow mode, but it's just kind of awkward to be that fast, I feel. Of course, speed also is becoming more and more useless because they have released dungeons that you don't really want to rush, like the heroes. But it's a respectable item, right? I wouldn't say rarely used. Like, if you have this, you want in your speed build, you want to be more speedy, it's the best option for speed. It's just the king of the attribute. But again, average compared to what exists now. And these are just like nerfed and buffed. Like, they buffed its base damage a lot. Crusher's Hammer, no longer useless garbage. I rescind my statement. And if to all people who were like saying it's not useless garbage 2 weeks ago, you're wrong. And I know you're wrong because they had to 8 times the burn damage to make this weapon good. But what this now does is it is the highest damage per attack weapon in the game, because all you have to do is tag something and then it just takes 2000 damage. That kills everything in the overworld. It kills most mini bosses. I don't think it would kill like a, you know, like a Snow King or anything, but it one shots like floral biome things. You just tag them and run. Like, you can farm kills. It's just an S tier. It's not that hard to get. It's from Heroes of the Spire. And with other axes, you can just throw it out and then switch to like a previous axe. And with that, you get the burn damage and you get to use a weapon. On its own, it's 500 DPS. Like, if you're just constantly hitting, it's 500. It's really bad. It even tells you, like, you can kind of see 1.3 a second, about 100 damage. The burn damage is 300 DPS. You can kind of tell. But if you let the burn happen and switch to another weapon, you just get a bunch of value. Like, it becomes like 1500 damage for one hit. It's really good. For 1 second of your time, it gives like 1500 DPS. Good weapon. No longer useless garbage. If you have this, use it. Like, go clear the overworld. It's great. Mushroom Bomb. Again, we talked about Budding Totem. It's really weird to me that they nerfed totems and didn't touch this item, because this item was already the most mana efficient for health in the game. It kind of seems like with the changes, they just were like, hey man, let's make the meta Mushroom Bomb. Like, and it's also really easy to get. You go into Mushroom Den and kill the mushrooms completely free. And so it's just the best healing item in the game. I mean, we put it up here. It's just what you should be using. No matter what, do not use totems. Don't use Budding Totem. You can use, it's basically between Flag and Mushroom Bomb. I don't think there's any other spells except Venom Spell for DPS. Like, these are kind of the big 3 right now. That and Toxic Fluid if you want like the little DPS switch. And other than that, there's no other like accessory or there's no other spell that's worth using anymore. It's a really weird stage of the game. Like, the meta is changing and it kind of feels like they're forcing us into this, but it's fine. The Fire Helm, this hasn't changed at all. It's still a good item, but I'm getting rid of it simply because I feel like you shouldn't even be doing Woodland Ruins anymore. You should be doing the quests, and then you shouldn't be doing Woodland Ruins. Like, it's a slow dungeon. The other 2 items are complete garbage. So, of course, if you have this, it's good to use, but it's not what it used to be, you know? It's just not worth going out of your way to get anymore. It's still, like, solid, but I wouldn't recommend someone, yeah, go do Woodland Ruins, get yourself a Fire Helm. Like, no, don't do that. Don't. It's not worth it anymore. Icebreaker. This item they made really good. Do I have the old stats? I do. Minus 25 speed, over 100 less damage, like default damage. Really good. Now, basically, what you're training on equip is 10 speed for 10 defense. It's kind of like having a quest. It's 10 speed or 10 defense. Everybody's choosing 10 defense. So whenever you can use a sword, a lot of phases, this is a really good option for everybody because no matter what your build, you're going to become tanky with sort of no downsides. And on my build, if you saw a stat video, it's about 1100 DPS on a good day. So it's a really good, you can break 1,000. Anyone with my build can break 1,000 DPS. If you're struggling with that, you're like, why am I always 800 D? You can break 1,000 with this item alone. That's all you need. You just need this item. So this is immediately going S tier. Not too high because it's really annoying to get. You get it from Ice Forest, and nobody likes doing Ice Forest, but a good item, okay? I respect the icebreaker. I never let see a day. There's axes and swords in S tier, okay? And daggers. It's a crazy day. The pendants, I'm moving down. The reason I'm moving them down is because we're past the point where 75 health is worth it. And a lot of the builds that people are using now are builds that benefit a lot from their accessories. So when you switch your accessory, you are kind of forced to lose a lot of your power. Take, for example, the Magic Leaf Dagger. If you take the Pixel Wing hat off, you lose 40 wisdom, which is like 40 damage. It's just not worth it. Ahi Reaper, same deal. It's just there's too many builds where you don't want to take your accessory off. I no longer feel as if it's worth even bother with this. It's not worth the hassle. Things are hitting 100s. Why are we healing 75? Spam your potions. So this is going in, honestly, rarely used. The Haunting Pendant I'll keep in average just because it's the highest defense accessory. So all the tanks, I got to make them happy. They do camp this. That's the only time you'd ever use this item. But the normal Soothing Pendant, it's just not worth using anymore. It's just not, I don't think anybody, I've seen like 2 people in the past 2 weeks with this item on and like just switching to it. It's just, I don't do it anymore. I don't bother. It's not really an S to me. I want the S tiers to be like, if you showed people just the S tier, they'd be like, yeah, I agree with that. Those are good items. The broomstick, this item is also, it's a collector's item now. This item sits in a place where if you have this item and it is your best item, trade it. Trade it for a better item to a collector. It is no longer worth it on its own. It's completely mediocre. It's not even average. Rarely used. Honestly, useless. Because if you have this item, you can just trade it for a much better item to a collector. It's just, it sits in that useless state where you should not be using it. You should be trading it. The clown costume, same deal. It's just, you can't get it anymore, and I feel like it's lost sort of its pizzazz. The value of speed and switching and running is kind of out the window. You can still benefit from this if you want to like run somewhere, but I just don't feel like it is worthy of being like in there anymore. It's just, it doesn't have the same magic as it used to. It's the same deal, right? It's a collector's item. If you have this and it's your best thing that you have, just trade it for something better. The ice bomb I have on here, that's really funny. The ice bomb they increased its slowing effect, or they increased its damage. Still buns. Where did I put it? I thought, honestly, why do I even have this here? It's still an average. It's still an average item. Same deal. Like, it's not really something you should use. Use Slicer's Bomb if you really want to be like out there, outside the box. But Piercer's Flag, Mushroom Bomb, Venom Spell, those are like the big 3 you should be using these days. And that's the last note I have. Let me just once over the tier list just to see, what I feel. Oh, Isabel's Ring, I'm going to actually move to average because it's really easy to get and it has good wisdom and mana. Like, it's honestly one of those items that if you get really early, it's better than a Snorkel Mask. So very easy again. Honestly, Snorkel Mask up there. Toxic Fluid, I'm moving to average just because these days it's really easy to get. You can like farm the desert. We're really strong. And it's worth it if you're like going to bother. Yeah. What else is there? Warped Axe, I'm moving down because now if you're going to farm axe kills, use a Blossom or Floral Axe. Lightning in a Bottle. I still never see people using this. This is, again, like, you can probably trade for it. The Adventurer's Dirk, right? Let's put it up, There's people who still use Dirk. I see it around. It definitely holds up, but there's just better damage now. You get a lot more damage. If you want to be a Dagger player, it's looking you right in the face, but it's staring. These little peepers are telling you to use this item. Use this item if you want to be a Dagger. Use this item. Use these items if you want to use an axe. I'm using this right now. Slicer Armor is still the king. Like, I don't think anyone complains about having a Slicer's Armor. Banana got buffed. Still not like a real weapon, but it's better for Frankenstein. Do I have anything else? Here, I'll look at the chat. Let's see what people are thinking. Here. If you want to learn why Coral Staff is S tier, watch the video. Like, watch the previous tier list. In fact, watch the first time one Nerp on Blue Mirror and Iceberg with Floral Axe. That's really what happened. People are right. The Frostbow is honestly just kind of mediocre now. Like, it's good on phase where you slow things, but you know, like these items drop down, right? Let's move these below. The Ghoul Staff completely fell off. The Ring of Horrors is better than these items. The Worm Staff is worse than these items. Let me, where's the Ring of Horrors? Let me bring the Ring of Horrors up. The Frostbow is still like a good item. The Lily Staff, these things are still easy to get, which makes them really valuable. Let me put those up. Really make some adjustments here. The Robe of the Worm, Sick isn't really an issue. Let's move that down too. Really just adjust this, but really make it nice. Nature Ring, Nature Ring's a hard one. It has a lot of value because of how easy it is to get, but again, it's average. I'm gonna move Asbel's Ring above it though. The Baller I'm not moving. They changed it a lot. It's just kind of mid, honestly. The Lush Shrubs, I'm actually gonna move in average. So the same deal as the Ring. They're really easy to get and they're pretty solid early game. To move this down too, just because the Ballers kind of fell off and this is just a Baller +1 item. Frank Armor's the same deal. The Top Hat, I'm putting in useless garbage just because now that it's really not obtainable, it's a trader's item. Same deal. If you have this, trade it for a better accessory. You'll get a collector to give you whatever you want. The Ahi set, you're right. I'm moving the Floral Footwear out because its only benefit is running a John Doe Dagger, and John Doe Dagger's down there. The Ahi set, I think I'm keeping an S tier, but I'm moving it to the very bottom. It's really tough to get, and it's losing its value, but it's still 12 range true damage. It's still, I still respect it as an item, okay? The Coral Staff will forever be there because it's, you know, I will always respect that item. Here, I'll put this here. That feels more fair, I'd say. In terms of just use. Honestly, the Haunted Robe is really far down there too, but Quiet Immunity is still super valuable. Baller at average. Baller is average. I don't see anyone using Baller anymore. Not good. They nerfed it and changed it too much. Oh, why is this Dagger here? Oh my. What's the Putrid Knife doing here, bro? Let's put this in rarely used. Nope, you're not allowed to be there. The Mushroom Cap is honestly like down here too. The True Ice Armor I'll bring up because honestly I consider using it now with the Crusher's Armor to lose a bit of damage and gain 6 defense. It's kind of like, would you rather lose like 8 damage per hit or gain 6 defense? It's kind of like an argument between 6 defense or 3 attack when it comes to using a Floral Axe. So it's kind of up there, honestly. It's just annoying to get. Yeah, Budding Tone's passive is really bad. Toxic Fluid average. Toxic Fluid is average. People don't care about this item. Like, let's be honest, I don't care about this item. Snow King Blade I disrespect too. It's not worth the hassle. When something isn't worth the hassle, I just say don't use it. I think that's it. I don't really like where Frostbow is though. I'm kind of a Frostbow hater now. I'm keeping it in here with the Lightning Bow. They're kind of like these. I see these weapons as the same thing. The Worm Staff is honestly the bottom two. Like, it's kind of hard to do A tier just because, like, I wouldn't call these items average. Actually, I would call Worm Staff average. Never mind. It's kind of annoying to. It's not worth going out of your way for. Best ranged item. What is considered a ranged item? Like 8 or above? The best range, 8 or above, huh? It's between. Can we count Pierce? Okay, 8 or okay. It's between Crusher's Axe The Floral Axe is not. Blossom Axe and an Ahi Reaper. It's probably the Blossom Axe. No, the Crusher's Axe definitely has a lot of utility, which is the overworld. It's probably Crusher's Axe. It's 9 range. Those top T. Anyways, I think that's it. I think that's the list. You know, I'm gonna remove the stats to make sure we can all get a clean image. I think that's where we stand. You know, this is kind of how it works right now. You know, if you have any of the items in S tier, you're doing pretty good. You know, mainly these ones for just these are current meta items. I'd say this is where it stands. Why is the Bloom Weaver in A? I forgot to move Bloom Weaver. Whoops. Anyways, Bloom Weaver's up there, but the Rose Gauntlet doesn't even deserve to be here, bro. Like, I don't. The Rose Gauntlet's only purpose, because it's worse than a Ring of Horrors, is the Piercer's Bow, but I already said that. I think this is where it stands. You know, I value that over that. Honestly, value these over that. I'll keep moving things, bro. Here's the problem with tier lists. You'll keep looking at them. You can move them forever. You can shuffle them around forever. What matters is the broad strokes, right? Everything useless garbage you should not be using. Everything and rarely used, you know, you're just the minority of people using them. Honestly, Necrophase is also useless. Just same principle. Just trade it for a real item, because you can get some bangers from a collector. Snow King Blade, I respect enough, but I would rather have an Icebreaker or a Bloom Weaver when it comes to that. But it's really easy to get. Anyways, I think this is absolute cinema. I think actually, here's my move. That's a real chess right there. I think that's it. I think that's a solid, you know, list that really exemplifies what the current state of the game is in right now. Like, you're basically just seeing leaf daggers, axes, swords, and the rare piercer bow. And the people who don't have those items are using reapers. That's really what it is. This is what we're at right now. I'd move the rattling bow for the same reasons as the other one, but honestly, like, you can still use a rattling bow. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's it. That is the update. It's gonna be in 4 days. It'll be uploaded in 3. They're gonna do the Thanksgiving thing, which makes tiered weapons good. So tiered weapons may become my reason for moving things. Like, if a tier 6 staff becomes better than an Ahi Reaper, and, you know, like a tier 6 sword becomes better than a Snow King Blade, like, we're gonna be shuffling things. But for now, this is it. I think this is what we're talking about. Like, if I were a person and a noob appeared and they asked me what 15 items they should have, I'd give them what's in S tier and A tier. Like, they would be on a good start with these items. Yep. This probably took like 40 minutes, bro. I'm scared to edit this. Anyways, that's it. Haunted Robe is on the list. Haunted Robe's at the top. This is the Haunted Robe. What should I get for my slicer armor? Good one of these weapons, of course. One of these weapons. Probably not the crushers. Like, we block that off. But like, one of these, honestly, one of these weapons. Like, any of these like weapons and like these items, like, for a slicer armor is worth it. Anyways, that's it. That's the list. I'll probably do another one like 5 days, because the Thanksgiving update is gonna move a bunch of things. But for now, I'm happy with this. This is some of my best work, I think. No comment. I think this is it. After this is late because there was a lot of buffs and nerfs and things, but I think I like the meta right now. I think I got disconnected for being idle. I think the meta is good right now. This is it. This is what you should be doing. Use a mushroom bomb. That's all. I got DC'd, bro. Whoever was in my server, like, that's my fault, gang. I'm gonna be real. I rambled way too long. Too much in A tier. No, there is a lot of good items in the game. That means the game's design is good. They're good items. Yeah, so whoever was like queuing up for me like that, I gotta find a new server. Hold on. Why is Ahi's hiding garbage? Ahi's hide has always been the item that when you get it from Serpent Catacombs, you're disappointed. That's why. Floralax. Floralax is better. Is there actually? Yeah, Thanksgiving's in 4 days. The update. Why is banana A tier? It should be an S. Bro. Wait, hold on. If you're gonna hold on. Don't join me yet. Okay, wait. No one, be patient. Hold on. If you're gonna join me, join through this link, please. Use that link. Okay, cool. Anyways, BRB for like 1 minute. Have fun. Anyways, now we can play the game again. How long did that take, bro? Oh dear. Oh my god, was that like an hour? There's no way, right? Oh dear. Oh my god, was that like an hour? There's no way. No, it was like 30 minutes. We're chilling. Even the master got, but like everything, yes, it's complete ass. Oh, okay, good. It was only like 40, bro. That's 45 minutes or something. Okay. Either way, put it. It's. I honestly, why do I even have this here? It's still an ass. All right. The queue is 15. Well, at least I'm gonna get my my thing for. Wait, I got achievement. What achievement did I get? What? I claimed this before. Was there another rollback? I can't tell. I claimed that. Did I get rolled back again? I didn't get +2 honor. We can key pop. Yeah, if you have keys, we can start doing that. I'm gonna bank this. I think there was a rollback. Because I have claimed that twice. Am I really just getting spam rolled back? Or what is wrong with the Roblox servers? Hold on. I don't know how to check. What did I do that I can make sure I did? We did some floral depths. 7. That feels wrong. That feels really wrong. Bro, like, why are the servers so bad? I got my progress got robbed when I rejoined. Oh my god, bro. Do not pop them all. I want to actually do mushroom dance. We're at the same honor. Yeah, but I had to reclaim it. Like it's like whatever we did in that server got rolled back. Like what is with the rollbacks? Oh my god. Whatever, bro. Just play the game. Yeah, that'll be up in like 18 hours or something. That's like 45 minutes, bro. I keep trying to like get better times of like doing those, but it always seems to take 40 minutes. I don't know how. I really don't get. Look, like this is the benefit. You can teleport and still like hit the bosses. What is Ender using? An icebreaker? Icebreaker, hardly know her. I'm back. I think I got rolled back from what we did in those 40 minutes, which I guess is fine. It's been 40 minutes, but that feels really weird that the rollbacks just keep happening. I don't know if I lost my legendaries. I'm not muted, bro. I'm not. It rolled back your tier list for real. No, it rolled back. Like, I'm very confused because, like, look. My floral depths has not been going up, and we have done so much floral depths. It just keeps, like, not going up. You claim daily? Old Depot and YouTubers, that's a banger. Yeah, our Iron Val's not out, so we're playing this for real. This is the one time I'll use a Crusher's Axe on this boss. It's pretty bad DPS, but the flames mean that I'm always like doing DPS, which on average brings it up a lot. Oh god. What a peak list, bro. That's probably that's my best work, bro. Like, genuinely. That's it. That's the pinnacle. And it's only gonna be valid for 4 days. Until they update a bunch of things again. But I couldn't make it because they kept changing things. It would have just been nothing in 12 hours. He's in a very conditional state. Well, if you're shotgunning the boss, it's nearly 2,000. But it is an item that by nature stores your DPS, which means you never waste it. If you don't fail to cash in your DPS, you can like get a huge benefit. Like, I'm cashing that in, bro. Like, I did 12% for real. Like, I'm dying. The only issue is you can't really control which direction it goes in. That has its downsides. Piercer's flag, Piercer's bow. That's crazy. Are you using crushed armor instead of slicers for survivability? No, I'm using it because this weapon scales off of health. Though, to be honest, the slicers might be higher DPS. Yeah, you can control the no, you can't control the direction. It's always clockwise, but you can control sort of like where in the clock it appears. It's for the HP scaling, but honestly, a slicer's armor might be better DPS just because 18 dex versus 100 HP. It might be worth looking into. I'd also be a lot faster. It's another reason slicer's armor is S tier for real. Fully turning into a tank. No, I am not. I'm using join through invite pog. Leather armor with HP. What is this? Oh my god. Look, the teleport. And then I don't lose the kill credit because of the power of the axe, bro. It's great. A slice armor might be better. Hold on. I want to check. It's much more speed. My god, is it better? It is better, and you get to just have like 18 more speed. Wow. Well. And it's not even like you really lose survivability. Wow. Well, there we are. It's better, and you get a thicker ring. Slicer's armor stays in S tier. And look at that, bro. Like every time you teleport to the mushroom boss, usually you have to like wait and you're like not getting kill credit because everyone kills it so quick. But it doesn't matter if I'm not attacking. My ring is still there. So good. Yeah, no, that's just better. Yeah, this weapon's 2k DPS, yeah. Adept Gauntlet. If there was a weapon with HP and Dex or something, it would be really cracked for this weapon. I wouldn't use the Gauntlet. I think the Tooth Necklace is better. Though, honestly, maybe not. If 18 Dex is more valuable than 100 health, then maybe 12 Dex is more valuable than 80. But, you know, I feel like that might just not be it. I wouldn't use that accessory. I'd use like a... I don't know what I'd use. If there was something with health and Dex, then that'd be really good. By the way, keep in mind that's 2k DPS without the flag. Magical Leaf with a full whiz ace and was able to do 2.6k. Definitely a contender, but you have to be a glass cannon, like an actual glass cannon. My god. That was risky, but I had to pull it off. Bro. Can Baller chill? I gotta use a Crusher's Axe on this boss. Like, honestly, like, the Blossom is not worth it. This is why I have a Crusher's Axe, just for this. Blame the +8 from Toxic causing that. Causing what? I mean, that's the issue. Like, there's an argument to be made about when is it worth doing all that for a bit more DPS. And I argue, like, very rarely. Like, the Soothing Pendant and Toxic Fluid sit in a place where it's just not worth the hassle. You don't get enough out of it. And like some people may be like, oh, well, you're just lazy, or like, oh, you're just bad, you can't do that. But it's like, it's just most people are not gonna pull that shit. Like, I'm not doing that. Even if it's like 100 more DPS, I'm not doing it. It's annoying. Yeah, but like sometimes you want to use a healing spell is what I'm saying. And I don't think 8 Dex makes a massive difference. I think that's pushing it. That is a tier 2 gauntlet. That's not a massive difference. It's a difference. Okay, that was a mistake. Cash in my DPS. You know what else is massive? Are we gonna get a midweek update? No, there's good. Maybe. I think that's what they do. Either way, the Thanksgiving update's happening in 4 days. Ace. This is a game where they are updating it constantly. I was right 2 days ago. Now, past me is wrong. Future me is right. Or current me. Future me will be right too. I will get things wrong. It's not like I'm seeing the future. I'm just saying in the current state thing. On release, axes, swords, and daggers were complete ass. Now, they've buffed them because they were complete ass. That's why they're good now. But there was a guy who commented on my last tier list, bro, Crusher's Axe has 1500 damage per hit now. You're literally so wrong. Why is it in useless garbage? Because when I made the tier list, it had 40 burn damage. That's why. Hitless Spire with Leaf. That's pretty good. That's hard. Crusher's hard. Crusher's really hard with low range. The Slicer's armor is still king, bruh. Genuinely, that's crazy. I thought Crushers would be better. It's one more tile of range. Oh, another Slicer's armor. See, always complement items. And then you'll get more of them. It's one more tile of range. What do you mean? Oh no, I'm not comparing it to this weapon. I could not do Hitless Spire with this weapon. I'm comparing it to what I did, which was an Ahi Reaper and a sword for a Slicer. Okay, I gotta remember to not use the... This is why I have the axe. Literally this boss. That guy died. Gotta make sure I upkeep burn, so I'm always getting... Oh my god, bro. Alright, don't go near walls. Why didn't Slicer drop a sword? Bro, I love he doesn't even use a bomb. Like the bomb is from the little minions. I don't know how they didn't think that maybe they should make him drop a sword. I think they don't want to like devalue Bloomweaver. They work so hard on Bloomweaver. What would Slicer's slow sword even scale off of? Attack maybe? Maybe it could be like a maybe it could be a multi-scale, like it scales off of attack and like defense or something. Can I buy Slicer? Yeah, what are you offering? I have 4 of them. But like, of course, I'm the man who made the tier list and have it as the #1 item in the game. So you're gonna have to really... The bomb is so garbage. The bomb's only utility is tossing it and then using something else and just like reaping the benefits of the burn damage. Other than that, it's completely ass. That's where it sits. You throw it and then like AFK. Like a low cooldown sword. I don't know. They could do like anything. Oh, someone has a crossbow. Me cashing in all my DPS. Bomb do 100 damage tick for 25 seconds. If it was, yeah, if it like did thousands of damage, then it would be worth it. Everyone would use it. Just kind of mid for what it is. All right, what do you offer for Slicer? Bro, I literally have like so many Slicer's armors. Like, Slicer hardly know her. Weapons that multiple projectiles tend to have true range that actually determines how close you have to be to land all shot. True. This weapon doesn't suffer from that because, you know. Also, depending on how defense works, we don't know yet. We like the devs haven't told us, and like testing is a headache. Because we don't know anything's defense. We have no way to find out things defense value. Multiple projectiles may be complete ass on things with high defense because it may triple apply defense. There's a chance. Oh, we have Leaf Dagger for Slicers. Like I don't really want to. I don't want a Leaf Dagger. I can get a Leaf Dagger very easily. It's from the overworld. You can add something. I'll take 2 things, smiley face. Got 4. Yeah, well, I got 4 reasons to not trade. Like, the Leaf Dagger's good, but it's not like it's like jump all your like strategy, like use only the Leaf Dagger. Like the devs have done a good job of making it so like there's no item that's just outright like use this over everything. Like it's just kind of like, do you want to risk? Do you want to run around with 8 defense and absolutely destroy things, kind of, or do you want to be a little bit safer and do something very similar? Yeah, Leaf Dagger's from the cherry thing. Leaf Dagger and Slicer's Bomb. Yeah, that's gonna be a no from me, dog. There we go. Cashing a lot of DPS there. Yeah. I can't see, bro. My ring. All right, here's where the Crusher's Axe shines, burning these annoying things. My hero. Absolute cinema. How do I get good at dodging? You keep doing it and you don't ever make a build that makes you not want to dodge. Baller's Ball, not good. Ballers was never good because it scales on the worst stat. And now it's not even like incredible DPS. It's just kind of like mediocre now. It's not like a terrible item, but it's just like not worth it. Oh, this axe is like 2k DPS, but that fluctuates a lot. It never goes lower. Like if I were to just be point blank clicking like this, it would do 2k DPS. But it has a lot of hidden benefits, and hidden value is the reason I'm using this. I mean, I did 18% of that boss. I just walked over. But I didn't know it got nerfed. You didn't give a lot for dodge roll, bro. You trade me an axe that's also like, just because I'm having fun with the big red fire truck doesn't mean the ambulance isn't any less cool. Okay. Health. This weapon scales from health, which is objectively better than defense scaling. Can't hit it. Who doesn't like a big red fire truck? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, this guy's so depressed. Like, just get another Floral axe, bro. Have fun. I didn't know it was gonna be like my favorite weapon either. The only issue is I can't see. That's the only problem with this weapon. I can't see, bro. I'm blind. Can't see shit. Total health, not current. I also like it doesn't fluctuate. As you can see, it's 110 because I have 660 HP. Look, should I have said that in the tier list? That's one thing, because you can be in. Look at this. Hold on. Let me show the cheese. You get invincibility. You walk over. You dump all of them, and then you back up. Did I say that? I mentioned that like the ring stays in teleport, but I don't think I mentioned that like you can completely cheese every phase by doing this. It's complete cheese. I think I forgot to say that on the tier list. That like this is why I love this weapon, because you can do that. It's like I'm probably gonna be like peak DPS because and with no, just dump all your damage. It stores your DPS. Incredible. I'll put this clip in the tier list, I think, because I feel like I think I forgot to say it. I said like you teleport and you stays, and that's really valuable. But I didn't say you can completely joke bosses with teammates. Just dump all your DPS and run away. Emergent. That's emergent gameplay right there. By disabling the ring stacking. If they made it so that when you teleport, your ring vanished, it would be kind of sad, but it would be like new hitless method. Yeah, you could definitely hitless with that. You get a friend, you just teleport to them, you run in, dump it, and run away. You could also aim your cursor to dump anything. Yeah, I could do this. I could stack them like a scythe. Here, when they get to the boss, I'll just dump the scythe on them. Okay, I missed, but you understand. Want to try true hitless with that tech? I could do true hit, but like there's no way. Like we're not gonna be able to get into a server alone, so let's not even try. But like I could do it. Make a vid about this. I feel like it was pretty do people not know this? I feel like everyone using this axe knows that. Maybe not. Like I said it when I was making the video, like you can teleport and do it, but like maybe, yeah, I don't think I expressed how OP that actually is. You can't teleport in heroes though, unfortunately. Also, I keep forgetting to use my flag. The game nerfs so hard. Don't tell anybody. Shh. Don't let them know. Don't let them know about the secret blossom flag. Like we call it the blossom bounce for real. Coin the term. Oh, right, I can't teleport in here. Still going in. Okay, I just gotta use the hammer. It's another day of completely bug abusing. No, it's not a bug. It's intended game. It's emergent gameplay. Don't tell anybody, bro. Do not tell the mods. Do not tell the devs. Don't tell anybody. Show stats. Okay, but you're not gonna like it. Not really anything interesting about my stats, I think. It's more so my gear. Emergent gameplay. Now we gotta do more butterflies so I can do it completely safe and still get on the top 10 to top 5 damage. Brisbane or Melbourne? I don't care. Nor do I know any details about either of those places. To the mods about doing the trade. Bro's preying on my downfall. Bro's gonna tell the teacher I stole this big red truck. Some burn damage going. Every 5 seconds I gotta throw an axe. But why are you depressed? Just get the item back, bro, for real. Dude, just trade someone else. Share the trauma with someone else. Emergent gameplay, completely cheesing. You could definitely cheese hitless with this like butterfly cheese hitless, so free. Like win the lottery twice. No, it's totally balanced and hard to use. Don't tell anybody you can just sit outside the room and still be top 5 damage. Yeah, can we do flower gardens? I'm trying to cheese it. I'm not trying to die today, so could we just do a dungeon that I can AFK? You know laser beam. Lazar beam? A man who played Fortnite, my goat? I love that this shit getting nerfed so hard. Wilted rose. I love that. That's so funny, bro. Oh my god. Oh, let me go on my notepad real quick and remember when, because I gotta add that clip. 133 add. Just because I got like no one's gonna believe me that the Blossom Axe is S tier, bro. They're not gonna believe me unless I show them this. I can't wait to teleport over to the boss and just dump what is probably, I don't know, every projectile is like 1,000 DPS or something, like 1,200. So how many projectiles are around me? How many groups of 3, I should say? A lot. It's so stupid, bro. Let me We get a burn. The problem is this weapon doesn't work on this boss. Like butterfly garden's the place. You guys are having fun, right? Let me just dump my projectiles in. See you later. This weapon is 2k DPS. Like 2k if you were using it as if it didn't make a ring around you, like point blank, all three, it's just 2k. But it saves the DPS, so you can, it's kind of like dumps of like, it's big bursts of damage when you get in there. But it's 2k if you're constantly hitting every projectile. The ring moves the wrong way versus this boss. And that's without the flag, by the way. I should mention. That's without the flag. The flag's just a little bonus. Blossom is OP. Oh, the Blossom one. The Blossom one has 2 more range, which means you can do the same thing, but you don't need the range if you're doing the same thing. And the Blossom is not 2k DPS. It's like half that. Boom Weaver. So stupid, bro. Yo, who wants to see my Rose Gauntlet? Isn't that awesome? Wait, should we do should I do we want to use my mushroom dens? We use my mushroom dens. We can do my mushroom dens. I'm helping. Oh, this guy's fast. I got it restored because I got rolled back, and that was one of the drops I got. I got Bloom Weaver and that, and I got deleted from the game. I lost it, so I was like, mods, please. My Bloom Weaver, and also I lost a Rose Gauntlet, so I have a Rose Gauntlet in the gift box. It's 2k DPS if I'm doing this, just like point blank. That's why I'm 23%, because no one can beat 2k DPS like that. I have Shroom Bomb. It's really funny. Okay, those are my mushroom den keys. You can do den around your mushroom. What? Chat, who the daily is mushroom den keys, bro? Please, you have to give me the keys. I'm trying to get a mushroom bow for real. Ian Q. No, that's okay. I want Mush King skin. Yeah, top damage, and I didn't even shoot my weapon. Mush Bow's still good. Yes. Mushroom Bow will always be a solid option for when you get it. But it's not like you're never going to catch me using it ever again. So. Actually, if they make tiered weapons better than a Mushroom Bow, like most of the time, then Mushroom Bow's just going to be bones. These dens. Yeah, just keep doing Mushroom Dens, bro. Mushroom Dens are quick dopamine, and quick progress on achievements, and you can't die in them. You literally can't die in here. And people need mushroom bombs, so I'm sure people care. Let me just dump my DPS. Don't mind if I do. Return to build a boat, my egg hunter. I'll return to build a boat when there's the Pixel Quest collab. And we have to sail through the biomes. Chat, keep placing your mushroom dens. The daily, everyone should have 2. Everyone should have 2 mushroom dens because of the daily. Every single one of you. Move aside, I'm killing all the stupid cows. And I need axe kills because I only have one the axe kill thing for the 1% damage. Like I need more damage for real. You sure? What? What am I sure about? The collab? Kill 1 million enemies. Yeah, that one is a no-go, but you know, this one's not. Kind of. That one will happen eventually because I literally have axe aura. So I'm aura farming with this weapon. With like tier and no go. What should I be farming? The ice biome. If you get your hands on icebreaker, you can just you can literally just like blitz through everything. And when you can't use a sword, like when a boss is like too dangerous, you just like when you can, you get all the DPS you need. Literally an icebreaker. If you get your hands on icebreaker, you'll be completely fine. And that's from Ice Forest, which is the tier 5 zone, which is what you're at if you have a tier 5 staff. So, and it's like relatively safe. Swords are OP. Yeah, that too. Overworld swords go crazy. Oh, this is in a shroom den. True. So it's much more dangerous. But everyone's like so hyper. I can't wait to teleport cheese the entire time. Yeah, like I have 98 and then as soon as I switch to the flag, it'll be 110. That's why I know it's max health, not current health. First coughing baby. Oh my god, they're doing the boss. I should like do all my damage real quick. Get in there. Behold, the power of cheese methods. You would definitely hit list that in like a duo. You just like dump it and run away, and then you just repeat that process like 30 times. How much defense? Not a lot. 24. If you want my exact build, there's a video on it. I made a video so people don't have to ask me anymore. And like they can just find it on, it's pretty obvious. I mean, the video I feel like is titled appropriately. You're like, oh yeah, that's probably has his build in it. You're talking about stats. A rose gauntlet. Bro, I got 11% and I was AFKing outside the room. On it, oink is crazy. Hey man, don't hate me because you ain't me. Crazy. I need that gauntlet. Nobody needs the gauntlet, bro. Just use a Ring of Horrors. The best weapon in the game. I would say so. Overall, it's not the highest DPS, but it's definitely a lot more safe and reliable and consistent. And it has a lot of cool little things you can do. Like, look, I can't even attack, and I did half the damage. Right? 19%, but I couldn't even attack, right? A magic leaf dagger can't do that. All I'm saying. Absolutely, like don't get mad. Or a bum. Floral cooler, do either. But D1, bro's just mad. I'm having fun with the big red fire truck. Just trade for another one, bro. You traded the baller for more than like I traded for. Like, bro, don't you hear everyone like saying like the magic leaf dagger is so OP meta? Top damage list. I got the floral axe. Well, I don't know. You just gotta be cool, I guess. I don't know. You're not cool enough. Oh, I forgot to mention. Oh, in the video. Oh my god. I forgot to mention there's a universe where you can AFK kills in like the woodland biome or the beach with the floral axe. If you're sitting in like a corner, like if you had this item and you were in a corner, you could just AFK kills. But there needs to be a corner. I'll mention that. I'll add that to it later. Oh, there's people doing the boss. I gotta get in there. Gotta do my contributions. All right, you ready? I'm gonna carry, bro. Watch this. Ah, my ring's gone. That guy died. Level 60 is crazy. I'm killing the flowers. You're welcome. I just teleport to somebody, bro. I don't care. He's mad about getting baller. How do I do less than 5%? It makes sense. In the pin message you can join. With the pin message. Oh, I need my notepad. Yeah. There may be a universe where you can AFK like the 10,000 million kills and like biome kills with this item or the other axe, the blossom axe. But I need to test it so you don't die. I need to figure out a way. But there is a universe where you can just like say if you were in like this corner and like, you know, the only way things could attack you was if they walked up to you, but in order to walk up to you, they have to walk through the axes so they just die. It's like a Sylvan staff, but better. If you stack the DPS, then yes. What? In terms of DPS, it's very similar, like outright. If you stack it, yeah. It also saves your DPS. Like, look. If I click, I'm gonna wait till the thing. I'll visually show it. That is 1,000 damage, right? And it stays around me for 7 seconds. So for 7 seconds, I have not lost the damage. Every other weapon, like if I throw this, it's gone, right? I can never get that damage back. But with this weapon, you save the damage for 7 seconds. And then like you can cash out by walking up to a thing and just going pew pew pew. So yeah, it's 7 seconds. I timed it. It's not quite 8. Where's Reaper? I don't need one anymore. I use the Crusher's Axe for long range. I just like burn and run away. Yeah, I hit it. It's burning. Just hang out. I just get to be safe. For real. I don't think this works actually. Awesome axe, it's good for the kill enemies or just axe kills. It's just a worse version of this weapon. Like stat wise, it's just worse. And its passive is completely useless as well. Nobody cares about plus 50 HP. That'll probably only end up being like plus like 2 or 3 health sometimes. Why is everyone dying? Can we lock in? This axe doesn't really work on this weapon, ironically, because it's from this item, this boss. How many people died? There's just 2, right? Damn. I trade John Doe Day and John Doe Z's for Ahi Reaper. No, that's not a W at all. What the hell? Why would you do that? Why would you scam yourself like this? Those are much harder to get. You're gonna test your AFK kill thing. Maybe at one point, like there needs to be the conditions are like a corner. Like it needs to be in a place where there's no enemies that can snipe you, and it needs to be in a corner like this. So if they walk up to you, they die. Like if they get point blank, and if not, they die to the ring. Dog, what is going on? You should be using the lily staff. I thought this was butterfly den, bro. Look, I did 19%. It's free. I didn't trade Reaper where I have it. My vault. All my shit's my vault. All the past items we've been using are in the vault. Like, this is the history currently. A good def amount for a dagger user. Ugh. As much as you can get without making a dagger not worth it anymore. Honestly. I don't quite know the exact amount you need with health to survive a baller hit, but it's probably around that. You'd want to be able to survive a baller like smacking the shit out of you. If you get one shot by a baller thing, then it's probably not enough. Like I always say, if your plan is to be perfect, it's a bad plan. Like, yeah, the build, you know, you can do crazy damage most of the time, but if the requirements for pulling that off are to be perfect and not make a mistake, it's a terrible item. That's why I'm not quite on board with the magic leaf dagger. It's just not worth the risk when items like this exist, which are much sillier and cuter. Does Piercer Bow not have pen? Oh, it doesn't have pen. It has Pierce though. Very easy to survive a baller hit. 2 health. Someone gets smushed in a corner from a baller and lives. Yeah, I got smushed against the wall, but I threaded the needle. Thief is not risky to use at all. Yes, it is. The best setup requires you have nothing that gives you health or defense, and it's 6 range. So you have to be right there for like 2k DPS, and if you mess up, you die. It's risky. It is literally by definition risky. You're weaker and you have to be in the danger zone. 6 range isn't bad, but it's not as if it's like, oh, sunshine rainbows, like I'm never getting hit by anything. A sign if I keep dreaming of oh yeah, that's a bad sign, bro. It's time to wrap it up. Old Chads use daggers and old Chads are dying. That's the problem. I've witnessed too many good players die using that item. And it's not their fault. It's because the weapon is not viable. If making a mistake one-shots you, it's not good. Because that's like a real glass cannon. And it's not even that good. Like, a lot of the people who are surviving using daggers are using pre-nerf builds. Like, they have 100 more health than everyone else. They have more dex and more wisdom, so it feels like a lot more worth it. But they're pre-nerf. They're cheating. They're little cheaters. Yeah, Enderbull's a pre-nerf as well. If you see Enderbull on the top of the list, bro, like he's just pre-nerf. He's cheating. He has 5 more dex than you, 4 more wisdom, probably like 2 more attack. He has more vitality. He has more everything. Like literally, like the master guy who was like, let me show you my dagger compared to your weapon. We were very similar, and he was pre-nerf. He's pre-nerf. He has like 10% more DPS than me because his build, and I can never catch that. So anyways, I would not use a magic leaf dagger. The only time you should use a magic leaf dagger is if you're really trying to, like, you know, delete slicer. But this weapon is honestly probably better for true hitless slicer because you just charge it all up and one-shot him. What do you mean pre-nerf? Yeah, old characters have better stats. Let me explain what happened. It's very similar to explain what happened. After the first week, they were like, man, players are too strong. And they took away our stats, yoink. And they said, we'll give them back in the Valor shop or some other form of progression, maybe quests. And they did not give them back. They have not given them back yet. So the people, there's a bunch of pre-nerf people who have like 100 more health. They have 5 more dex. And they have more vitality and 4 more wisdom. The speed and defense are the same. So these people who are like, this weapon is amazing, and they're pre-nerf, they're lying. They're lying to you. They're cheating. They're stronger. They are like 10% stronger, and they have 100 more health. Yeah, it's 7 more vitality. Yeah, it's 43 versus 47 wisdom. It might not be vitality. I might have chosen vitality quest back then. I don't remember. It's like 5 more speed. No, it's the same speed. Never mind. See, speed and defense are unchanged, but it's health. It's 120 base health. If I was pre-nerf, if I was pre-nerf, I'd have 880 HP right now, or 780 HP. I'd have 78 dex. I'd have 47 wisdom. I would be much stronger because this scales off health. I would be a lot stronger. I would probably have like 300 more DPS. Yeah, you don't have the same stats. Yeah, you don't start with the same stat. It's pre-nerf. So all the people who are like, my weapon is amazing, you suck. And you see, and they have like 600 health, and they have no plus HP. Like their base is like 600. They're pre-nerf. Don't listen to a word they say. As soon as we all have the same stats, they're no longer gonna be OP. Of course they're not dying. They're literally like, they're OP. Let me get in there. I got triple armor, heavy dex, and that's crazy. If they were all tier 6, that'd be really funny. Yeah, so you have to be very careful listening to people who are like, this weapon is 2000 DPS. If they are pre-nerf, it's more like 1700 for you. It's like over 100 less DPS, and they have more health. So depending on what their weapon scales with, it like becomes like exponentially more. Yeah. I mean, yeah, literally, if I had 100 more health right now, I'd be cracked. Yeah, do they have more mana as well? Oh my god, they might. Because that was when every level up gave you 5 health, and they removed that. Currently, a level 60 is like an old level 30. If not worse. And that was when max level was 40. Yeah. Yeah, they're much stronger. Because they said the problem is they took away the stats without a plan. They took them away and they're like, okay, we'll add them back, you know, we'll add them back with the Valor shop. And then they stopped doing that. They're like, oh, we don't want to add them back in the Valor shop. We want to think of a different form of progression. So there's just weaker players. They haven't like if you have an old slot, you're just much stronger than everyone else. Which is like fine. But the problem is the people who have those slots, they're like, bro, this weapon is cracked 3k DPS. It's like, no, not 3k DPS. No, you're lying. I'm sure the devs were like, oh, they'll die and then it'll be fine, but they don't die. They do not die. The way my pre-nerf died was I went AFK in the bog and I died. I AFK'd. That was the only way I could possibly die. I was indestructible. Sand Viper. That's a rip. So yeah, the entire point of that ramble is no, check yourself. If you have a pre-nerf and you're like, you don't realize, and you're like talking about like all these like the weapons and stuff, you're lying. That's why I'm so weak. Yeah, because you probably were playing on a pre-nerf, and then you're like, why am I? What happened? I had the same thing. When I died, I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm so weak. I had to start locking in. I just started being much more careful. Oh my god. Oh, the slicer just exploded. Hacker, no, that wasn't hacker. That was just the boss exploding because we did damage. Yeah, the scaling wasn't caught up, and we did a lot. I think the scaling happens. I believe that the boss only scales as soon as the person can attack. So if everyone had a blossom flag, low key, you would probably just... You'd probably kill it when it wasn't scaled. Yeah. Yeah, check your health. If your health is like my health without any plus, you're pre-nerf. Or if you have 47 base wisdom, you're pre-nerf. A Crusher's Hammer. Like, I'm playing Forsaken. Yes, dude. Why are you playing fucking Forsaken, bro? Is that because you died? That was a rip. I mean, I'm here for like 2 more hours, so. And then I gotta edit the tier list to upload it. What should the thumbnail be? What should be at the top of the thumbnail? Crusher's Axe? That'd be a banger. I always like to have a silly little S tier, and honestly, Crushers is pretty valid. Somehow. Forsaken is good. I wouldn't say that. Forsaken's like an average, oh, like a on the tier list. A worm. You know what? Don't mind if I do. You think they scrap the stat increase scrolls? I think so. I also think they scrap the revive scrolls. Because if they add revive scrolls, again, all the pre-nerfs. I use Mush Bomb. They didn't use Mush Bomb because it's not way more efficient. It was slightly more efficient. The reason they didn't use it is because it was annoying to use. It put you at risk. But now that everyone's been forced to learn how to use a Mush Bomb, it's honestly not that bad. Like I've gotten used to it. It's pretty good. It was just a skill issue. Why are you an axe user? Because axes are no longer axes. They are a completely separate weapon type. This is not the axe you remember. This is not a warped axe. You know, this is not a tier 6 axe. This is a new kind of weapon entirely. They could have called this like cover up the axe, call it something else. Call it a floral mace or something. Could possibly partially pre-nerf. Yeah. The pre-nerf comes from the base health and the level ups. If you weren't fully leveled up and they did it, your new levels wouldn't give you stats, but your old ones would have given you fake ones. Floral Ring of Death. Yeah, this is not an axe. Does this look like an axe to you? What I'm doing right now is not chopping something with an axe, bro. Had maces, they made their own Ring of Deaths. Oh no, I just imagine like a flail, like yo, and like just imagine there's like a string attached to all these projectiles. I have like a massive flail above my head. That's what I'm like imagining. That's basically what it is. What do you mean by you haven't wiped a week? I'm not sure. I haven't. In this game, it's permadeath. So if you die, you get made fun of in global deaths, and you have to make a YouTube short about it. And all the tanks make fun of you. And that hasn't happened in a week, at least. And the game's like harder now. Like I'm cooking, bro. Flora Aura, yeah. Crystal Shield. What? Is that a reference? Is that elite ball knowledge, or is that just something else? Give you iframes for 1 second and 10-second cooldown. They should add an accessory that makes it so 75% of the time you take damage, you take half damage from the hit, totaling to 37.5% average reduced damage. That's elite ball knowledge, if you know what I'm referencing. Yes, 25%. I'm literally the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Anyways, I'm tweaking out, bro. More mushroom dens. I demand more mushroom dens. Ender will screw you is crazy. Turn you into a snail to balance it out. Yeah, give him like -20 speed. Fuck it. No, what they really need to give it is -wisdom, just like the old clown costume. Negative wisdom. That was a banger. Who up aura farming? Watch this. I do want to make a build around the piercer bow. Piercer bow was like awesome for a whole 12 hours. And they like buffed all the other items. Like people were like, oh, piercer bow, they buffed it. And then they realized everything else is better. You missed Troom. Ugh. Right, I saw, right, you said Troom up here. I didn't. For some reason, when somebody says Troom, I think of Timu. Like, why are we talking about Timu? On top, damage with Piercer's bow. It's good for you. I'm gonna keep using the funny axe. Bro, I forgot about the goal. I already moved Adventurer's Dirk up, but thanks, man. What is an SGD? Where are you from? Hopefully, I have never seen that currency before. I've seen a lot of currencies. I have no idea what an SGD is. That's really cool. Thanks, man. I did move Adventurer's Dirk up. I forgot about that goal. Zimbabwe is, there's no way. Probably some like cool place like Madagascar or something, or Moscow. Singaporean to, oh, that makes sense. Thanks, man. Oh my god. 2.98 is crazy. The conversion rates go hard. 2.3 US, by the way. It's not about the value. It's about someone who took the time to send me a currency that I don't know about. So there's some crazy ones. Like, it's kind of surprising how like many people have different currencies that are like playing Pixel Quest. You know? Ow, oh my god. I'm gonna get distracted. That was the whole plan. Frozen wiped in a week. That's savings on toilet paper. That's 10 out of 10 joke, honestly. Give me my baby back. What? I don't want a fifth floor footwear, bro. Don't do it to me. Like look at this. The stonks are crazy. When you put it in the title. That's not what you thought. There's no... Stop. Guy had a mushroom bomb. Stonks. I'm not even in the US. I think the craziest currencies are like the ones that it's like $40,000 and it converts like 6 cents. Those are bangers. Release the kids out from my basement. I don't think you should say that. Who got slicer? I do. I have 4 slicers armor and you tried to offer for them. I'll take a let me think. I'll take that magic leaf dagger and a baller necklace for it. Take it or leave it. I don't have a baller necklace. Well, that's bad. Okay, you have a baller necklace? That's crazy. Okay, are you in the server? I just got one. Was that you? That's crazy. Baller necklace is bonds, but they might give it a passive, so it might end up being better than a tooth necklace. Deep. Scorpy Viability, yes. Drop on... no, this is from the ready? It's from the Floral Depths. Floral Axe, Floral Depths. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I'm trading you the one that I traded for a while ago. Hold on. This is awkward now. Did you enter the dungeon? Or did I, like, dungeon wall you? Wait, let me get my damage in. Yay. That legendary drop Yes, yes, yes. My headcanon is that something like a coral staff is like 5%. And that's why when the gauntlet 10 times his legendary drop rates, you get like, you see so many. And then you like barely see anything else because everything else is like 2 and 1% and stuff. But the devs have confirmed every legendary is over a 1% drop rate. So, you know, not too bad. To drop first Ahi item. Yeah, it's probably only like 1.5 times or 2 times drop rate, which is rookie numbers in EBH these days. Gotta hit him with my big scythe of flag attack things. Early game, but what about the late game? Yeah, the devs have confirmed everything is over 1%. So, you know, I'm sure, I feel like they might adjust rates eventually, but not tell anybody. Like, I'm sure on release they make, you know, the game, the dungeon releases, the drop rates are all 1%. Then after like 3 weeks, they make it like 1.5 or something, you know, make it more common because the items are less important. Perhaps. Yeah, the green hammer is insane, but not crazy. Okay. Last trade. What was your name? You can just trade me. I'm standing here. Don't place a key. I need to trade this guy. This is the cubicle manacle slicer's armor. There we go. Now if they ever make this item good, I'll have it. Probably know her. It doesn't work, bro. It needs to end in ER. Dirty mythic crown. I'm gonna call you nerd now. You already said that. I traded Ahi's amulet and Reaper with a crush armor for ring of. Yo, bro, can I like rob you next? Cause I didn't know you had your hands tied behind your back, bro. You basically got like pushed on a trampoline with your hands duct taped together. Like you're cooked, buddy. You're never getting back up. That's crazy. You do realize a rose gauntlet is like basically a ring of horrors, just like slightly worse. And a crusher's armor. Do you make it a hobby to get robbed, or is it just like an accident? That's crazy. I'm sickened by it. You gotta be like baiting me with these like trade things, bro. Bro, I traded literally 400 hours worth of grinding for an item some noob got by accident. For a ring of horrors. A ring of horrors is best with like a bloom weaver and stuff. It's like not terrible, but like Jesus. Eye with 3 eyes. Eye. Plus emoji. I don't even want anything. Can I get a floral axe? Wait, are these guys begging for floral axe now? Bro, it's not even that good. This guy got bloom weaver. Bro, floral axe isn't even that good. Like floral axe is literally buns. Like what are we talking about? Why are we begging for a floral axe? They were extras. I get it, man. You're just like a rich man in a carriage throwing gold coins at poor people. Hello with the 4 L's. You know what I find funny? Like if she says types with 1 Y, you know, she's normal. If she types with 3 Ys, she likes you. If she types with 10 Ys, she's in love. If she types with 50 Ys, she's drunk. No. If she types with any more than 1 Ys, bro, she's debating you. Would you sell Slicer? Yeah. Slicer, I hardly know her. But like, I have a bunch. I have a bunch of Slicer. I have look at this. I have 2 more. So supply and demand. How many ring of horrors are out there compared to Ahi sets? Okay, but you got to think about demand. The ring of horrors is in low demand. Enderbull giveaway. Enderbull's so rich, man. Yo, does no one have a key? Hold on. What do I have? Guys, I have a wooded thicket. You want to do wooded thicket? What would you trade it for? I'm not really sure. I just traded one for 2 items I was missing. I don't know. Maybe like another piercer's flag. You know, throw in like a tooth necklace or something. Maybe like a... Oh, I didn't even hit the boss. Whoops. That was my key too. You know, I don't... Yeah, more keys. More keys. Are we really out of mushroom dens? Go collect your daily quest, people. The daily quest is 2 mushroom den keys. Surely, like, a lot of people have mushroom den keys. The flag and the bomb are separate items. Like, the flag is for offense. The bomb is for healing. They are both really, really good items. They're both the best in their respected fields. Hello with 4... This debate... I don't know, like maybe like a piercer's flag, you know. If you got a piercer's flag and a floral axe, I will trade you a slicer's armor. And that's the last one I'm trading. It's only robbery if you think it is. I got a claymore. Daily quest. No, not daily quest. Daily rewards. The flag is cracked though. I keep forgetting to use it. It's insane. It gives 40% DPS, which puts me at 3k DPS. Like if I go down to a dummy, get a login streak. Oh, it's a treasure room. Wow. Bro, I thought this was the boss. Oh, turtles here. Look at all these fake celestials, bro. You're all liars. I think you're so cool. Well, I want to go down to a dummy to show. Chat, don't spawn a key. Watch this. I'm going to show you like 3k DPS. I pop flag. I do this. And then I stop. That's probably actually not. It doesn't really increase the damage for some reason. Okay, well, I lied. That was weird. I guess the flag doesn't even increase DPS on this weapon that much. That's kind of strange. That's its DPS without the flag. I don't know. Piercer bow is more... No, it's not. The leaf dagger is. The bow is not. The bow's not even close. Bow schmo, you feel me? Alright, move aside, guys. I got some damage to do. So funny, bro. This is so much better than not having this. I hate when you teleport and then it dies before you can even get kill credit. But now, like, it doesn't matter if I can't attack. I'd still get kill credit. Dying to 3 defense is crazy. How do you even have 3, bro? Someone didn't watch the video. I'm using Dagger. Ugh. So maybe Dagger isn't like goated. Maybe that's why it's not in the top of S tier. You ever thought about that, buddy? You ever thought about listening to the man making the tier list? Maybe. Oh, I didn't think so. Dagger is goated. Hey man, anybody who can't even. No. Is it worth it though? 2.2k, 2.6k. 2.6k apparently when they're flagged, but my DPS is 2.2k flagged and also not flagged. It seems to not change. I don't really understand. The damage didn't change when I had the flag up. And like 3, because they're playing the game, or they AFK. This guy died. Oh my god, This is the worst thing I've ever witnessed. Zero. He just talked about zero defense, bro. Bro, in the bin, bro. Magic leaf dagger in the bin. Genuinely. Holy, he had the leaf dagger and zero defense, bro. No, it's literally. It's gone, bro. The floral, the magic leaf dagger. It's genuinely, its stocks are in the red. Like, it's gone. It's gone. Any investors are crying right now. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. He was just talking about his zero defense dying to mushroom boss. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe Neep is right, chat. Maybe we should listen to the streamer. I don't know. The streamer hasn't died in a week and he's having a lot of fun. Oh my god. Yeah, the reason I always say the chat is never gonna move is because half the people are in the game. As you can see, the guy typing just died, so. You know, that's what happens when you type. That's why they don't type. I'm with them, bro. I wouldn't be typing either. In fact, it's all a ploy. I say things that are easy to argue with, and then people start typing and they die in game. It's great. I got sandwiched. Yeah, that's what happens in this game. It's kind of how you die. Do you see my stats? I Nexus when I get sandwiched. I'm out of there. Goodbye. Ow, I'm dying. 17 on black is crazy. Nerp divorced Ahi Reaper. Ahi Reaper's just in the bin, bro. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's still a really good item, but it's just not necessary if you're good at the game anymore. You can get away with like being closer at like 9 or 10 range. You don't really need to be at 12 anymore. So, you know, arrest me. Just died to Pierce hardly know her. Just like using Dagger. No, not just like using Dagger, actually. Because Dagger users are running like 8 defense builds. And they have 400 health. Oh, they probably have like 500, but still. I got Ice Fairy with Death Valor. Is that good, bro? I know I'm using that skin, but like still. 20 def actually. How do you have 20 defense? Your build's wrong. You should have 13 and you should have a tier 6 robe on and a Pixelween hat. You should have 13 defense. How do you have 20? Your build is wrong, bro. Punk. Talking like I don't know. I actually like being well-rounded. Why don't you well-round a salad? Why don't you hold on, having double-digit defenses for the week. Bro, one of the quests is 3 defense or 8 vitality. Well, what do you mean? You should defend. That's why I have 3. Oh my god. Because okay, anyways, I mean my build's well rounded, but like when you I don't know actually you might have, what's your base defense actually is the more real quick. That 1 and it only took 20 minutes. Hey man, you don't want to be in here. People keep dying, bro. It's horrible. With 2 axes, I'm literally doing that. Yeah, you never thought I'd see the day. Tier 6 leather, or yeah, I'll give you that. Yes, I will give you tier 6 something if I have it in here. I'll give you one of the robes. Are you here? I'll just dump it. Gotta get back to Bloomweaver grinding bog. Bro, all the robes look the same. You cracked the code. Yeah, I'm using 2 axes. I never thought I'd see the day, but they've kind of reduced. These aren't really axes anymore. They're a different weapon type. You like they are not what axes were, and axes are bad. Like a tier 6 axe is bad. You know, those axes are still garbage, but they made like new versions of axes that are good. So like I'm not gonna not use it. I'm not gonna not use what's good. Like, I don't know, man. I'm reasonable, okay? I think did I not say on the first tier list that this is a game that they're constantly updating? Like, of course, like I have to change what I'm using. If I was still using like week 1 meta things, I'd be awful. Like, I don't know. You gotta stay with the times. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to think like they really did it. I didn't think they could do it. I didn't think they could make axes and swords and daggers good. Mainly axes and sword. I didn't think they could do it. They did it. They pulled it off. Never thought I'd see the day, genuinely. No, dagger was always good because bog dagger was like the meta weapon for the first few days. That's what everyone wanted. So that one was, daggers have always been respected. Yeah, daggers, there's some daggers that are good. They have always been like a weapon that people use. Like I said, putrid knife was the meta day one. Not anymore, of course, but it was. Yeah, why there's so many green balls around? I'm gonna go try and get some crazy offers, like always on this channel. Huh? Ignore everything. Future Dare got shadow changed. Oh, so they made it slightly better. Do I have one? Wow, yeah, it shoots 3 in front of you now. Very cool. Okay, chat. What's happening? I love this lineup. This guy's using a Bloom Weaver. See, these are S tier setups right here. This is what I'm talking about. What we need to see. Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at the get-ups on these people. Y'all got it right. Let me get in there. Got dump my DPS. Oh, now watch this. I'm helping. Never gets old. It actually never gets old. Just sits near the back of the room, just hangs out. Where do you Floral Axe from the Floral Depths? Kind of in the name, for real. Yeah, just 10% damage, literally hanging out in the back of the room. No biggie. They're gonna nerf it so hard, bro. They're gonna see it. They're gonna know. They're gonna know the codes I'm cracking here. It's fine. It'll be valid. It will remain. I'm single-handedly gonna get this item nerfed into the ground, but at least I got to have fun with it before they did it. I would like cheese like Floral Depths and Butterfly Hitless with this. Ender, we should do that. I could. Like, it's probably so free. Floral is already free if you do the first phase. Butterfly is free if you know. Piercer's bow with how high. Yeah, but the problem with Piercer's bow is it doesn't respect the dexterity enough. It's not enough. It's the scaling's too low. You don't end up having like 2k DPS or anything. Bro said it's a special event. You think if they bought, yeah, like 0.75 would probably make it like reasonable. It honestly just needs to be like 1. It just doesn't, it's not, it just doesn't really make Dex feel cool. Like what it should, it's meant to be like, oh, you shoot like a laser beam, but you just don't. It's just kind of lame. Oh, wisdom's good. Wisdom's good because it gives you spells, but the problem is currently to get a bunch of wisdom, you need to sacrifice like everything else. Like Leaf Dagger requires you wear like a robe and shit. If you can do a wisdom build that allows you to do this, the problem with wisdom builds is this item. So this item gives 40 wisdom and nothing can even like compare. So if you don't have a Pixelween hat, you can't even do it. And if you can do it and you die and you lose the hat, you can no longer do it. It's sad. I'm hella killing this, bro. I'm backing up. All you need to do is hit him and then it burns for 5 seconds. Hit him once every 5 seconds and you're doing over half your DPS without even attacking him. Hey, get back here. Credit for magical leaf dagger. Is that good or bad? It's bad. It's fine. The leaf dagger is so much easier to get though. But like if you don't care about the crusher's hammer, it doesn't really matter. Crusher, hardly know her. I could probably, like, leaf daggers from the overworld, which makes it just like objectively you should not be trading for. Just get one. Emergent gameplay. Emergent gameplay. Yay, more mushroom bombs. It'll never not be funny. Oh, I hit him before anybody else because my projectiles. Does no one else have floral axe here? That's unlucky, bro. You guys aren't cool. Bomb. It does. Toxic does not do DPS. You use it for the passive, like 8 dex, literally. And Matt for Bloomweaver. I don't know. Bloomweaver is kind of good too. Like, I don't know. Gold is out of his mind. That's not an amazing trade. Both Blossom and Leaf Dagger are from overworld mini bosses. The Bloomweaver is from an actual boss. This guy has no idea what he's talking about. This guy's just saying shit because he doesn't like he doesn't like Bloomweavers. I'm out of keys, chat. It's all you. Oh, I guess I have a bunch of Heroes of the Spire keys. I kind of lied, actually. I have an Ice Forest, too. Who wants to do an Ice Forest? Bomb spam wisdom build will become meta when? Never, because Venom Flute is better. Is there a Troom? Oh, that is a Troom, yeah. Buying Slicer. Slicer, hardly know her. Nerf to 10 range. Because, yeah. I mean, yeah, low levels chucking them for contra. Yeah. Low levels. All the dirty low levels. Not me. Not me chucking them for... the low levels were doing that, yeah. Those dirty low levels. I canceled the trade. Bro, I'm just I've... Hey man, do you want this shoe I found on the side of the road and this Happy and Lollipop from last Halloween for your bike? Like, what? Bro. No, dude, the Halloween candy is great. Like, no, Halloween candy is not great. He's giving you garbage. I love which way I accidentally press R on a serpent tea room. That's heartbreaking. Have you ever pressed R during Gauntlet? That's worse. I don't know what that is, so no. I've never heard of that. What is that? Oh my god, do not slow slicer me. We're past the era of slicer. Now it's slow axing for real. Can this thing stop being invincible? Jesus Christ. Title card. You don't understand how, like, in elite ball knowledge in the memes I am, bro. We used to, when Invisible Season like 3 was out, like we were spamming title card. Man, they really have to remove the ability for these bosses to become title card. Liquid gold? No, I'm just using one and having fun with my big red fire truck. If you want to use axes too, I mean, I'm this actually 2k DPS. Like if you're using it like a bow, like if you were just like be like pew pew, it's like a 3k DPS or whatever. 2k. And you get to do silly things like this. Like I might just cheese both of the true hitlesses with this, because I just need a friend walking around as on like a giga tank. And then I just do this. And then I just run away. I guess I have to be very careful when I do it, but still. Teleport, dump DPS, run away. For real, for real. Like, behold the power of cheating. Q3. Pretty good. It's so stupid. Are there randoms? There was actually one random in here. He said, is this a special event or are these just players? So, Rose Gauntlets. You're the random. Is there a special... Is there a special event right now? Guys, this is a special event. Admin abuse. Do we spawn keys, bro? What is happening? Do I need to be the man to spawn keys? I have keys, I think. I have a Heroes Aspire key in here. Fucking woodland ruins, bro. Behold the power of a crusher's axe. Oh my god, he's dead. He died to my burn. He's gone. He's out the game, bro. Genuinely. Admin abuse. I sure hope the admins abuse. I mean, I sure hope I am supported. They should just join the server and like give me the ability to be like, hey guys, you get a vault space, you get a vault space, you get a coral staff in your gift box. Cool. Spam, spam, spam. More, more, more. Emergent gameplay. That's stupid. This is getting silly. Stupid first phase. What? No, no, bro. No. You had scaling. I didn't even get kill credit, bro. Admin abuse to make it rain items. Bro, you're just poor. Is there a special event or are these just players? That guy's like long gone and we're just making fun of him. I'm also in debt. Why are you in debt, bro? I haven't been in debt since I died with someone else's Ahi Reaper. The truth hurts. I'm gonna look at the Discord. I'm gonna DM me. So was it a good trade? No. Tell the owners to nerf baller. He one shots. My sweet child. That's too damn bad. So do we like the thumbnail or are we thumbnail haters? I think this is a banger. I think I'm keeping this for like until the Thanksgiving event. For real. The map. What? Yo, can they like hurry up and oh, I can just teleport. Wait a second. What am I doing? Is this an event or are we just playing the game for real? Hey man, it's always an event with you guys around. Heart emoji. Ow. Gay is insane. Hey, you're just jealous that I get to have fun and you have to use a something. Splash attack that insta kills. You just want to see me die. Bro, wouldn't it be cool if the new boss killed all the people using an axe? That'd be awesome. I'm not dying, bro. I'm gonna be the unkillable streamer, bro. Be Mr. Immortal. They're gonna call me the unkillable. The undead, for real. Neep the unwipeable. Hey, I can't wait for the Frogger boss that has trucks coming in from the left and right that you have to dodge. 2 Bloom Weavers is crazy. Bloom Weaver, hardly know her. Great idea. Is the totem drop even good? No. The totem is in the bin. Like, genuinely. Hold on. The totem is in the bin. It is in rarely used because it only has one use now. And that is the gauntlet with a coordinated team. That's crazy. Keep the unwiped. What? The totem heals yourself, but it's just like totems are bad. Totems themselves are bad. It is the best piece of garbage out of all the garbage, which makes it bad. Guys, I don't know why you're joining, bro. You guys are not gonna be able to hold it together when I one-shot it. It's so stupid. About his bro. Fine, I'll change it to died. I'm tired of this shit. We're not doing this anymore. The floral totem. Budding totem is still bad. Straight buns, straight garbage. Worst item in the game. Like, worst spell in the game, genuinely. I'd rather see someone using a tier 2 totem. Bro, the totems are genuinely like the biggest like fall off in this generation. Oh, what should you choose? Hey man, do I got a video for you? Do I have a video for you? Do I got a video for you? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do have a video for you. And you're gonna watch all of it. And you're never gonna need to ask anybody a question ever again. For real. Uh-oh. Wait, stop. Bro, he absorbed all my aura and then he just like... So I have a video for you. You will never have a problem again. There you go. Not speed, not gonna lie. True ice armor, snow kingblade, and frostbow for Bloomweaver. Yeah, nobody wants that shit. A true ice armor. Oh, a true ice. No. No. Nuh-uh. No. Want haunted. No. It's bugged. And lame. L dungeon TBH no cap. Anyways. Do I have a key? I have keys in my gift box. No. Wait, I'm gonna outplay these guys so hard. I have the aura, and I still... I did 33%. You guys got outplayed. You guys actually got outplayed. It means it's real ice. True pizza armor. Real pizza. Ahi, Reaper, and Blue. Bro, you're getting robbed. Like, I don't know. I would trade a dodgeball for a floral axe. Like, that's how bad dodgeball is. Anyways, can we no, do not pop 20 haunted, bro. Stop. I have hero spires if like we're really at that point. I gambled. I made the 100 gamble video. I have spire keys. Is the build not good? No, whatever build you're making is not good. You have to make my build. I am correct. Oh yeah, just die. Yep. Simply outplayed, honestly. My John Doe's dagger, like I would throw up. I am not, bro. You ain't never catch me making a fucking John Doe dagger build. Like, if I'm making a dagger, it's a leaf dagger. Like, genuinely. All the other daggers are in the bin. They're gone. They're gonzo. They're out the window. Dissing my goat. Hey man, John Doe's drops aren't even like useful anymore. The dagger's mid. The dagger was mid day one. The pants are only useful for a baller, and baller's in the window, like crying right now. Baller's out of there. If you're still like, yeah, I'm gonna make a baller build, you're 4 weeks behind. The dagger is mid. The John Doe dagger is the most mid item in the game. it's not even like good to use. It's like, oh no. I love having 300 speed and not being able to control my character. It really adds to the flavor of the game. I gotta get in there. Gotta get in there with my projectiles. Oh my god, we're just deleting him, bro. What in the power creep? He's just out the window. He's gone. 80 to 100 speed. But what's the point of using a weapon that scales with speed if you don't go fully into it? All that just to do like 1500 DPS on a good day. There's better options. Like the Leaf Dagger, like genuinely. Or like, I'd rather use an Adventurer's Dirk. Like actually. After the 100 attack becomes a more worth it stat. That's not, I don't think that's how they work. These guys are lying about Troom. I think you're a dirty liar. I don't think that's how they work scaling. I think it's like an external. Actually, it might be. It does. I think before it was external and didn't count, like get affected, and now it's like actually part of the damage calc. Like it used to not like if you had like it would just say the normal damage and then the plus would be separate, but now the plus is like considered. So maybe it is actually that. Never mind. It's just if the circle flag becomes a weapon. Yes, it's just if the weapon was a circle. Yeah, true. It's the aura weapon. However, me dodgeball magical leaf dagger for Bloomweaver, do I accept? No, but sure. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe. That's not like a good trade, bro. Like the dodgeball's mid, and the leaf dagger you get from the overworld. I'd rather have a Bloomweaver. But like leaf dagger's not bad. Like you just bring a leaf dagger and go kill things. That's a good weapon. You like it. It just requires a pixel wing hat. If you don't have a pixel wing hat, don't take that trade. Basically. You guys hurry up and get to the boss, bro. I've been standing here for 5 seconds. Pirates Cove has a secret drop. You're lying. You liar. What are the stats? My stats? Or this? Or this? Or this? Or this? Or this? Or this? I don't know what you want. Is it because in the title it says Floral Axe to the moon? Yeah, that's true. Genuinely to the moon. Oh, I actually do have a video on what stats I chose, and actually it's in my clipboard too, so everyone can watch it. Everyone listening right now. Is there an event right now? No. Oh my god. It's a great item, guys. You just need... Dude, the magical leaf dagger is literally the best item in the game. You just need to have 5 defense and have an unobtainable item. It's insane. It's literally crazy. Oh, so what do you get for it? Like 4K DPS? No. You have to die in Mushroom Den. I'm a tank hater, but there's like the extremes. There's levels to this shit, truly. Okay, like you cannot... You will never convince me running 6 range, like 2 health is good. I'm sorry. It has its use because, you know, it has its use, but it's not like universally overall the best. It just isn't. which is good because if it was universally the best, everyone would just try to get that and they wouldn't use anything else. What is the bro, Diego? What the hell is this? Yeah, you just need this exact setup or you're bad. What the hell is this, bro? What am I looking at? This is what happens when like you try to fit in but you don't have the proper items. Why is the teleport thing going so slowly? Was the easiest boss in the game to dodge? Probably the worm. The worm boss, you just AFK in the bottom left corner and you survive both the phases. Over half the fight is just AFK in the bottom left. We got the wrong cool item. I got the right cool item, actually. You guys missed Troom. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Ihad is so buns. There's a reason it's in useless garbage. Nobody's excited about that item. Who drops? Did someone drop a slicer? That's sad. I haven't dropped a valuable item in a while. Yeah, bro, the tier list video is generally gonna be 30 minutes, bro. Like there's I tried to speed run it and I still like yapped for too long. It's over. More, any keys, please, I beg. I'm a little worried though. I got rolled back, I think. Like of those 30 minutes when I got DC'd. I'm gonna before I leave, I'm gonna like switch servers and see if my like progress has been wiped from all this. It's like I feel like I'm getting like attacked by the Roblox servers. Let me tell you all a story. Back in my day, as a master builder, like so long ago, I was like building my own Roblox place, and it would never save. Like genuinely, I would like build it, and it would just never save. And I got used to that. I would build in it and just like see if it would save, and it just never did. And then one day it saved. I was so happy. I remember that feeling. And like that's like what we're at right now. Like it's not saving my progress, bro. We're cooked. Just Roblox servers are already buns, I guess. He's Reaper. Pretty good. How many Floral Axe shorts do you think I could make before they completely reduce this item to atoms? More keys, more now, more. More. Give me more. I need more. Can't. I will become a name you recognize on God. For real. I succeeded, didn't I? It worked. All Pixelians know my name. Bro, who is dropping toxic fluids and shit? Drop more now. I'm spam clicking on the spot. Who stole my fluid? And don't say that. Yeah, can we? I'm responding a key, bro. This hooliganism is too much. The power of gambling. I have a few from the gambles. So I'd say half. What? It never gets old. Oh my, simply outplayed, bro. The power of the blossom, truly. Why am I dying? I was trying to get like burn damage. It wasn't working. Guys, offer. Oh my god. If I see the word icebreaker, take it. Icebreaker, good breaker. Yeah, icebreaker more like nice breaker for Piercer's flag. Lightning up on which for my here. Yeah, that's an alright trade. I mean, icebreaker is good, but so is Ahi Reaper, and you know the other items don't really mean anything. Ah! I keep forgetting I shouldn't go close range with this. There. I hit him with a few of the flags. Oh. I hate the cringe AI voice. That is all. I wish the projectile emergent gameplay, literally just the mushroom bomb DD, genuinely. They're not letting us do it at Piercer anymore, so we're doing it here. Like, I don't know what they thought they were going to stop us with, bro. They can't stop me. Another day emerging gameplay all over the place. Did my game audio break? I don't care. Do any dungeon, bro. We gotta do any, genuinely every dungeon. I'm just happy to be here with my flag. This shit's so... It's another one? That was a Blossom Axe. Boo. None of you are cool, bro. Why are none of you cool? This guy's a ghoul staff. Was when Baller said it's balling. Don't bring that back, bro. The great meme reset. Don't bring that back. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Emerging gameplay. They better slow us down, bro. We're cooking too hard. How are people even dying, genuinely? More, more, more. I'll get this ready for the end of the dungeon. This is a real team. Yeah, that's definitely what you call it, right? More like just a bunch of people like cheesing everything. Because we've done this so long, we're like, okay, we just stand here and spam mushroom bombs, right? Special event, or what is this? %2% with tier 5 staff. That's rough, bro. Maybe you should get a stupid axe that does 10,000 damage. I didn't even get... Oh, I did get a filthy leech. Is this admin abuse? Admin and server? Everyone just say yes. Everybody say it, please. Everybody just type yes in sync. Genuinely, I want to see like, yes, yes. Just hit a yes. Yes, yeah. Yep. Yes. Yes, they are gonna nerf stuff live. Yes. I just want to meet admin so I can gamble honor. What? They don't, bro. Don't expose me. I'm not an admin. Stop. Bam, bam, bam. Oh God, we got a bit too silly, didn't we? Yeah, there's another day dumping literally 20,000 damage onto the boss in a few seconds. Top damage, by the way, with the stupid axe, bro. Where's your shitty dagger now, Buster? Anyways, ball in time. Can I have postcard admin? Yes. They should give me a postcard that I can only give away one of per day, and it just says it's ball in time. Slicer hardly know her. Postcarder hardly know. Anyways, I gotta hit the boss before my there. Now I just get to AFK again. Oh, this guy. How did Slicer have more than one way? I don't know, bro. We should lock in. How are we letting How are we letting Slicer strawberry us? Like genuinely. We're the #1 server right now, the goats, and we are letting Slicer strawberry us in 2025. What legendary should I farm? Hey man, if you can get kill credit and survive, just do the highest level dungeons that you possibly can get to. Like if you do these dungeons, you're gonna get good items, much better items than what you have eventually. But like if you're really bad at the game, do like Worm. Worm is a completely free boss, and you can get a Worm staff and a Worm robe. Yeah, emergent gameplay or something like that. I don't know, man. At this point, like that, they better emerge with some reprieve and tell me that they're not gonna nerf my items. Hey man, you're actually having too much fun with the Floral axe. We're gonna have to remove it from the game. #1 damage, by the way, on my chest. Actually, emergent emergent gameplay, watch my stat video, something tier list. I don't know, man. Every day is the same. I can't wait for the gobble update. That's gonna be so hype. I can't wait for the turkey hat to have 45 wisdom and 25 speed. A piercer's bow. Whoa. More like piercer's whoa. Best item in the game. Am I right, chat? No. I forgot I had bro, I have so many should I pop a clover? Should I be popping clovers? Like I don't. Yeah, I'm building the tier list, bro. I'm Mr. Tier List. They call me Mr. List. Wait, they don't call me that. Never mind. They don't actually call me that. Is Floral Axe good? Oh, I already made the tier list. It is S tier. It's my personal #1, which means it's the highest weapon on the tier list. Are we? If you're a magical leaf dagger enjoyer, you're objectively wrong, because I am right, smiley face. But can't even get his builds. I don't know, man. Like, I genuinely got rolled back. That shit was crazy. But there was a roadblock. But I feel like I just got rolled back again, so I'm kind of worried like it's gonna keep happening, and I'm just cursed. Maybe I should just dupe items and just hand people all my legendaries, and then I get rolled back, and then I get them back. Let's just like start duping for real, honestly. I'm over it. Can't reach him. Did you post the vid? No, that'll be tomorrow. I have to like edit it or something. That's probably gonna take like an hour and a half because it's 45 minutes of ramble plus 2 clips of things I forgot to mention, like the fact that you can teleport and actually hit things like constantly. It's not just like a nice little feature that it does that. It's that you can abuse the shit out of it. Mr. No, don't say that. If you want to see, if you want to see it, just go back like 2 hours and you'll see me rambling. If you're really at the edge of your seat, like I can't wait, or just just wait for the video. For real. Who drops it? This axe is from the Floral boss, for real. Floral axe, Floral depths, Plantera, etc., etc. Something emergent gameplay. Ah, I'm dying. I'm dying to Crusher, bro. Why is his pattern like this? How am I supposed to get 4 million DPS if I'm taking damage? Right there. Why does he have so much health? Why is everyone in the baller room? What is happening? Are you guys bugged? Bro, they're all frozen and glitched. What happened? Guys, lock in. You're not allowed to glitch in this game, bro. The game has never glitched ever. Game's lagged. What is happening? Why is everybody tweaking? I have 2K ping. Oh god, some disaster happened. Good thing for the people in the queue, I guess. What was that lag? Bro, it's like you guys like got tweaked out because we entered the boss room quickly. I think I might be breaking like the space-time continuum. Because because of my ring of axes, I can start the room way faster, like 4 seconds faster than usual. Why not? I can't see shit, bro. The ring is not it. Okay. I couldn't load. That's rough, and I'm not even a dog. Oh my god, do you guys just see that merging gameplay? I just threw the mushroom bomb and switched to an item with higher max HP, thus refilling my HP to full immediately. That's what we call emergent gameplay in tech. This is not it, bro. Get absorbed. Get absorbed. Ow, ow, ow. I'm 200 health. Code red. I need health potions. They got potions for real? Oh, I have potions. Good. Get absorbed. Hold on, let me check my ping. I know everyone says like shift it. I don't care. 30. Okay, we're good. Stuck in ball. Yeah, something happened, bro. Like that's just a disaster. Now Neep knows the struggle of Crusher's gay phase 1. Bro, who do you think you're talking to? I made the hit list guide. That's me. I know the phases are annoying. I know Crusher sucks. Bro, I wasn't. It's not. You're reading it wrong, bro. It's just like Atworm. Actually, it's 15 dex, not 50. It's 50% chance for 15, not 50% chance or 50% dex increase, bro. You hit him with, you hit the commenter with like a, or you hit the post with like, you know, you're like, dude, this build sucks. If you have the fire helm, you actually have way more dex. And I was like, no. Nuh-uh. Wag's finger. Nope. But no, apparently like I text very aggressively because some guy was like, why do you sound so angry in the comments? I don't know, man. It's just, it's laws. I'm just direct in the comments. It's hard to convey tone, I think. Firehelm passive doesn't work with Piercer's Flag anyway. Piercer, hardly know her. Firehelm is in the bin because it's not worth getting. That is all. It's just not it. Like, I don't want to do Woodland Ruins, bro. Do you? God. It's like the worst dungeon. I only do it because it's an achievement. Yo, can we kill this, bro? Like, what's happening? 14%. Like, literally give me a Grammy, bro. Was it trying to... no, I'm not. I don't... You can say anything, bro. Are you kidding me? Nobody will ever hurt my feelings because I lived through the no attunement meta in Deepwoken. Like, literally, those guys are ruthless. They do not care. You would, like, those people would be in jail if they said those things in real life. Do I have... I think I'm out of keys, bro. I think it's all y'all. I am no longer a key holder. This guy in Mushroom Dens, you were holding off on us. Holding out. Get absorbed. Game froze. Neep. We broke the game. Whoops. You have been through someone breaking one of Etheron's bone things. That's elite ball knowledge. I have been through 5 of us going down to Etheron and the altar's not spawning. And then all 5 of us wiped. And I made a ticket with a live of showing it. And they said, a player probably did that. That's a player. That was player interaction, not restorable. 5 wipes. And nothing hurts me anymore. I don't know how to use the altar. No one knows what the altar is. It's probably not even in the game yet. It's just there for some reason. Neep. What should I grind for a mushroom bow, Ahi Reaper, or worm staff? All 3 at once. And just whatever one you get lucky on, that's the one that you get to use. I'm eating pancakes. I feel a guy who donated for that goal of Movie Adventures Dirk never said anything. He didn't even say Dirk now. He's just like, you know, I don't know. I moved the Dirk, bro. I did. I made that because I couldn't think of anything else. Are you gonna play VOI or Vow of Iron? If it's good, it's not gonna be good in a month. Like a month after release, it's gonna be like complete buns. Just because like guilds are gonna take it over, but I do want to play like the first day, and I just want to wipe people genuinely. I just want to like run people down. Behold the power of cheese. Oh, why am I teleporting? Who is standing out here, bro? I'm risking my life because they teleported me some monkey out there. Respectfully. Anyways. There. Yo, you're evil. I low-key just want to like get like a Canorian axe or something and just like run around, because like a Canorian axe can delete every random ass noob with no diff if they're using starter weapons. I can absolutely like bastardize people with like 40 heavy and like lightning stream and it's over. Pocket healer gives 100, but pocket healer gives 3, gives 250. Yeah, they don't want you to heal your friends, obviously. The real issue is death valor's stupid. So basically don't die because it doesn't even reward you for death. Oh, if I'm on this side, it is rotating the correct way. So if I'm above it, it rotates the correct way. Anyways. This weapon to the moon, genuinely. If you get one legendary from every Heroes Aspire boss, including John Doe, it would teleport you to see room and the achievement gives 5k valor. Like in one run? Or like you have to use the items. How's what? No, in the altar. Wait, how does this work? You drop them on the altar. That's bait, bro. Someone's just gonna pick them up. Don't mind if I do. With 20. No, do not kill off your oldest character. It's pre-nerf. Unless your oldest character means like a few days. You should have another character slot by now, bro. I have 7 character slots. How, like, they've given them away. Or should I pick 15 fit? It is mentioned. It's, in fact, that quest verbatim is mentioned, but it's 15 health, please. Please, 15 health. It's the same as the 25 speed versus 25, or 5 speed versus 25 health one. If you're going for speed, you choose speed, but like everybody else should choose health. It's 2 weeks old. Okay, don't wipe it. I think that's pre-nerf. How much health does it have? What are its stats, actually? What actually, no. Just how much health does it have? Without any gear on, what's its HP? I don't know if it's pre-nerf. If you say anything higher than like 500. What am I doing, bro? 550. I think that's pre-nerf, unless you chose HP on every quest, which surely you didn't, right? Actually, maybe you did if you're 20 defense as well. Oh, I don't know. Uh-oh. Did you choose wisdom on every quest that showed it? Do you remember? What's the wisdom? Is it 47 or 43? Or is it some random ass number? Can't even tell if it's pre-nerf, bro. 550 is so sketch. No, surely if it was like a tank and you chose HP and it was pre-nerf, you'd have like 700. I just don't want you destroying a pre-nerf. But it's probably it's bad because of your choices, but it's still like pre-nerf. Like, it's cool. Do the altar thing. You just want to steal items. I don't even have those items. You said a legend from everything. 1, 2. I have a piercer and I have a crush. Okay, technically I do, but no one's doing that. That's not real. 32 wisdom. Oh my god, you made it very difficult to tell. It sucks anyway, bro. If you have 20 defense, you probably do no damage. Like, your dex is probably 13. If you want the character slot, yeah, screw it. It doesn't matter. Or actually, take the character and just go do risky things. Like, go use like a risky weapon that doesn't have much value. Get a bunch of kills. And when you die, you don't have to care about it because you're going to kill it anyway. The game's hard, bro. Just go do a bunch of floral depths with it. Like, there's no point in killing your character on purpose when if you blink for longer than half a second, you die. So... Bro, can this die? How is this still going on? Okay, Jesus Christ. That was awful. It was the worst thing ever. There cannot be 2 or more legendaries from one boss. Yeah, well, I would just do bow or flag, necklace. That's free, but like, that's not real, so. Show me a YouTube video of someone doing this. Oh wait, there's no YouTube videos of someone doing anything. The closest Pixel Quest video you'll get is a guy tweaking out. Level 56. What do you mean it's not real? You just want to steal legendaries from people. Bro, Lil Cuisine died. It's so sad. Boss not dying because me and my Leaf Dagger aren't there. It's less about one individual person and more about the total group efforts and power. For real. And it's still much quicker than it used to be. A tier 5 bow. How? He's been here all day. He surely has gotten a tier 6 item drop by now. Emerging gameplay, please. Please just spam mushroom bombs, please. Bro, I'm dying. Where are the mushroom bombs? Okay, there. You cry like they're throwing them in random directions. Got them stream delay. Why do things normally when you just stand there throwing up mushroom bombs? Is endgame. That feels wrong. That feels like stupid. Crusher, hardly know her. My first legendary from this boss. Streamer luck, he says. I will go 10 hours without getting anything and I'll get one item and people be like, oh my god, bro, this guy is so lucky. This guy's literally spawned, bro. That's literally spawned, bro. That's literally a rap ass, bro. I literally top damage, bro. I deserved it. That was all me. I literally held it down. Admin luck. Hey man, why don't you... I love dumping all the flags or the flowers into them. Piercer. Guy said admin luck and got a Piercer's flag. That's crazy. Floral axe luck, bro. Everything's just luck, bro. I'm unlucky. I actually have Clovers active. Bro, why did I never get any referral things, bro? Like, only one guy joined from my referral link. I don't lose it on Roblox data wipe. Bro, before I leave, I'm going to rejoin to make sure. If I rejoin and my data is gone, I'm going to tweak out. Like that, like I just can't even have saved progress in this game anymore. Yeah, just walk into the flowers for real, bro. Ow, that did like no damage though. Slicer's bomb. Ice fairy luck. Bro, just naming things now. I forgot I have to vault this because, you know, I have like 20 legendaries on me now. Why do I have a tier? Where did this come from? How long has that been there? Bro, somebody picked up the totem. Has to be the worst legendary. I'd say it's the baller's necklace, actually. They just re-released the tooth necklace. Called it a day. You know, the item that was released literally a month ago. Yeah, they just re-released it. Sick. At least my gambling paid off. Oh. You should never even touch the Valor shop anymore. You should just only gamble. It is more efficient for everything. I'm sure the average, like, Valor value per gamble is much higher than 400. It's probably near 1,000. I mean, you get teleporter stones. Like, let me think. In my 80 gambles, that's 36k valor. I got 3 cherry blossom tellies, which are 5k each, and I got 4 snow quest skips, which are 5k each. So that alone is 35k, and that's like 7 of the rolls. And then there's everything else. Like, genuinely, you get so much value out of gambling. And then not to mention everything else, vault space, skins, what have you. You get everything. Like, there's no point not gambling. It's so good. If you ever buy any items, if anyone ever tells you to buy items directly, they have no idea what they're talking about. They're out of their mind. They're just pretending they know what they're talking about. I got cooked. Unlucky. Don't worry, remember that you can just make a tank and be a tank, because apparently all the tanks say tank is viable. Tank's not viable. Tank's bad. Don't be a tank. Be a tank and never get kill credit. Like, genuinely. Anyways. Bam, bam, bam. That's enough of that round. No tank ramble today. We are past that point. I think everyone stopped being tanks. As soon as we whipped out the spreadsheet, everyone was like, okay, maybe being a tank is bad. When you get a skin, like, it's like, hold on. 3k, okay, there were 3k, 2k, 5k, 3.5k. Oh my god, let's just like 3.5k, 3.5k, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 3, like. And this is like 30 to 40k valor. This is like 35k valor worth of gambling. Gamble, please, I beg. Do not buy things. It is so good. It's actually insane. Oh. Is there an event going on, or are these just players? Are these just players, or like, is this like an event or something? Like, bro, you're in the 30 out of 30 server. Of course it's an event. There's no event. It's just, we're just vibing. I was gonna ran over. That would have been bad. I would have made fun of. I would have been put on a list probably. At least my gambling paid off. Oh wait, we already talked about that. I should never stop talking about gambling, bro. Like, this is why I made the video, because it's really funny. That video in itself is a guide. Gamble, do not buy. I keep forgetting to vault it, but like, you have no confidence in me, bro. Like, I'm not gonna die. I'm literally unkillable. I'm Neep the unkillable. I'm lagging. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have said anything. There, he's burning. Bro, why did I start lagging? I was gonna make sure he's burning, and then I'm like, I ensure I do like 10k damage or something. Yeah, no diff. Did I not get kill credit? There's no way. I was lagging, bro. Bullshit. I'll do the flags, you do the bombs. I say bomb, you say flag, bomb. I'll remember to vault it this time. And a brand new like, no one cares about the damn Crusher's armor, bro. We're past this point. Slicer is literally just better for this build, so it's just in the bin. It's just like the Slicer stays the king, like, genuinely. What time you gonna in 20 hours? Wait. Gotta remember to vault this. Yeah, I have no keys. I haven't wiped it. I changed the title, bro. Refresh. It's not fair. Good luck to whoever gets my spot. If you're in queue past like 3, it's over. Any dungeon. Or do any dungeon, genuinely. Okay, maybe not that one. I'm scared. Be invalidated by tier 7 decks. Yes. Immediately, actually. Tier 7 decks would have 20 decks. Probably the same defense. And I think probably like 5 speed or something. Dex armor, or all tiers of armor, 7 and up, have an additional stat. They have a 3rd stat. So this is basically like a half tier 7. So yeah. But there's no new biome for at least a while. They released this one, part 2, and then they're doing the Thanksgiving event. So for at least 10 days, Light armor is MVP. Unless they release like a turkey armor that's really good. You check the build. It's probably bad unless it's mine. And if it's my build, then I don't need to check it. I know what it is. I'm using it. No, you did not. You missed. You probably chose 35 mana instead of 2 defense, which is fine. You didn't do my build, but like mana's cool. Yeah, let's all stack up, chat. That'll be awesome. The Thanksgiving legends are fire then. Oh my god, bro, I just got the turkey hat. The description is gobble gobble. It has 20 attack. Maybe. They say it's a mini event, so it surely isn't that good. There's not going to be anything meta defining, I don't think, but there's probably going to be things that are like decent, and obviously like collectors, you know. What am I doing, bro? You know, I don't care. Bam, 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 bam. It's burning, bro. I'm helping. I think the Christmas event is going to be meta defining. I think it's going to come with a new biome and just be insane. And it's going to last 3 weeks. So the items are probably going to be the best. Yeah, it might be. That's what I mean. It might be just be a turkey walking around. Please, oh please. Oh, wait. $14.9. That's crazy. Oh, this is bugged. Yeah, we've been doing floor. This one doesn't work. We've been doing floral depths. Fire is also bugged. Damn. Mushroom Den, not bugged. Some of these just feel like they're bugged. Like, I don't know. How much DPS? 2k. I'll prove it. I'll get rid of the ring. Without the ring, it's 2k. Like, if you were to just, like, do this. $1976. The year of... I think it's just you. What's just me? Me being bugged? My floor... Bro, this is genuinely like unfathomable. I'm glitched out. My character is like broken. I'm getting rolled back. This is generational. It's like I broke my character playing in like a new server. Ow. That's crazy. Like my dungeons don't even matter, bro. It's like, oh, you're doing dungeons? What? This axe is from the Floral Depths. A dungeon that apparently I've only done 7 times since they released that achievement because of how glitchy it is. Seriously, just me, bro? Like, what is this? My achievements are cooked. I'm never getting honor up, bro. My achievements don't even work. Does your Heroes of the Spire work? Does people's spires work? My spire thing doesn't work. Rip, he got cornered. Ow, okay, well now I know that doesn't delete you. Did I not get, I can't tell if I'm not getting kill credit or not. That would feel wrong. Emergent gameplay, please. Maybe I do need a different weapon on Baller. This is the only thing I use this axe for, and it's not giving me kill credit. Like, apparently. You get attack for healing people. That is what the necklace does. Yeah. So I'm not really healing people. The necklace is just for health, which gives me damage. No, there's probably honestly a better option for damage. But, you know, it's cool. I'm not really healing people. There's just not really many options that are good for what I'm doing, unfortunately. Maybe the turkey event will give me a accessory that's good. Like, that's probably my most like debatable item on right now. Like that one's not set in stone. That one could change and I could be better, I think, with a different accessory. There's no optimal order. It doesn't matter. People used to start with Baller and now they don't. Yeah, my Heroes of Spire doesn't work. Are we sure people's achievements work? I'll do one more dungeon, then I'm gonna rejoin to see if my my quests are like if I get rolled back. Everyone will be able to witness if I get rolled back. Actually, I'm just do it now, bro. No one has keys. I want to know. Get out of queue if you're in queue. Uh-oh. Did it do the thing where Roblox crashes when you close it? All right, hold on. I'm curious. If I get, everyone will be able to witness if I get rolled back right now. You missed Butterfly. That's so sad. Let's see if I get full rollbacked. Surely not, right? Surely I'm fine. Okay, I think I'm fine. That feels sus, but I know it's correct. It's just crit, bro. Like my Floral Depths doesn't work. 8, 9, 20. Like, what is it, bro? My quests don't work. What a scam. What a scam. It's actually crazy. Wait, is this the same server? There's no way. It can't be. Anyways. I'm out of here. I I gotta post my gambling video. I'll show the tier list one more time because, you know, the people love it. Gamble. Watch the gambling. This will be up tomorrow, but the explanation to this crime will be up to, this is not a crime. This is so accurate. It hurts. It hurts my eyes. This is a banger. Anyways. What? I leave this up actually. No one's gonna complain, I think. I can't really do the dungeon yellow doing because I just suck that much. You just gotta lock in. Is the optimal stats to choose for each build in quests? Hey man, that's just my video. I'm gonna join another. Watch it roll me back again. I'm just checking one more time. Just make sure. Do you look at the optimals? Like what? Oh, I should make my the join link or the invite link tomorrow. That's a good idea, I think. Okay, I'm good. But like it doesn't work. Do your guys' like dungeon things work? 7. That is what it's counted. 7. What a scam. What a scam. What an absolute scam. Only like wooded.
Anything but the sword.
Oh, another thing I keep seeing is the optimal stats to choose for each build and quest. Like what to choose if you maybe never had one. What are better overall? I'm so confused, but all I know is if you want rambles, here's the ramble. That explains what I think. Anyways, I'm out of here. 17 hours. There. Yeah, my quests don't work, but you know, it's fine. The Floral axe to the moon, genuinely. To the moon. Use Floral axe. I don't want to. What? 7. Take care. That's right. Of the map prog I did. If it's half complete because you lagged out, I'm gonna tweak out for real.